I don't think there's no boxing on this weekend. No boxing. Not this weekend. I think it's what, next weekend? Boots is going to fight Lima. And that's where things kind of start to pick up after Boots and Lima. Because I know that there's a couple of international cards that are going to be on after that. I think, yeah, Boots Lima. Then on the 18th, there's more fights. And yeah, shit is dry this weekend, man. We're going to have to talk about porn tonight. Oh, shit. Yeah, man, it's dried in the motherfucker, dog. Dried in the motherfucker, dog. LaRon, what it do? Luis, what it do? Omar, what it do? Yeah, man. I don't think it's no boxing on this weekend. I don't. That I know of. Shit. Real talk in the building. You already know. Yeah, I mean. And this is a big part of why I'm open to TKO. Shit like this is a big part of why. Because at least you know that they're going to be doing 12 shows a year, which is a card every single month to fill the gaps. And if you're like me and you already have Paramount, I already have Paramount, that gives you something to watch. That it's a seamless transition. For me it is. I don't know how many of y'all got Paramount, but I already got that shit. What happened to that dude, Brandon Ree? Brandon Ree went to Queensbury, but I said, what the fuck is a UK-based promoter gonna do with a Mexican Korean? Fuck is he gonna do with him? There ain't no market over there for that dude. That shit, it's like, I didn't really understand that myself so much as maybe Brandon saw things at the PBC are not working out, because remember, that's where he was. Maybe he saw that things weren't working out, and he saw that Frank Warren was doing really well, so he thought, hey, I'll go international. I'll sign to Frank. And I think he had like 2 fights on there on Queensbury. I know he had one. Probably had like 2 over there, whatever. But it's like, well, what you think is going to happen over there, bro? For you to bridge that international barrier, that ethnic barrier, these things that normally are an obstacle, you got to be some hell of a fighter, bro. And that's not Brandon Ree. No, sir. Only few fighters could only a few fighters have, that they're so good that anybody could watch them, that the Brits could watch them, the Puerto Rocks, the Mexicans, the black dudes, the white dudes. Only a couple of guys have that kind of appeal, and Brandon Ree is not one of them. Dude got dropped bad and became inactive, but I would have liked to see him. I mean, like, yo, B. Brandon Ree is not it, bro. That dude is not it. God bless him, but he not it. But yeah, it's only certain cats that have worldwide appeal. You gotta be you really gotta be a world class everything for that. That ain't Brandon Ree. No, sir. No, sir. Brandon Ree is basically Joey Spencer. That's another Joey Spencer, bro. Joey Spencer is the Marky Mark of the shit. And y'all remember a couple of years ago, the kid that he was, the Asian kid that he was like a rapper, he was freestyling shit. What's his name? Jen? What's that dude name? He was like freestyling shit. He was like Blood. I think he was like Sky High Paru or some shit. Y'all know who I'm talking about. Yeah, Mr. T know who I'm talking about. That's Brandon Ree, bro. Brandon Ree. You know what I mean? I don't know what's going to happen to that dude. He better get into carpentry. Get into carpentry, bro. You know what I'm talking about, Derek. Y'all know who I'm talking about. That dude, I think the Rough Riders signed him. Y'all know what I'm talking about, the freestyling kid. That he be freestyling. Yo, you know what I'm saying? I sell propane, eat the low man. Oh, man. Fuck was that dude? What's that dude name, man? You know what I'm talking about. Ignacio, what the fuck?
So let me start because you're clowning him. He actually was on the off TV part of Top Rank's last card in Jersey, Jules. So I guess he signed with Top Rank.
It's fucked up, bro. I
Yeah,
mean,
but also too, I read that he claimed that he went back to school and got his college degree. So obviously he knows that boxing ain't gonna be around forever.
like the most that he could, like if you real with yourself, right? If you real with yourself, that you understand that you're not gonna be pound for pound. You understand that. You understand that you're not gonna be pay per view. If you understand that, right, and you have limited ability like Brandon, you can actually make that money. I mean, you could turn that into more money if you're realistic. If you take the money that you make from boxing and use it to invest, use it as a flip, then you can make money. But when you're not realistic with your shit, like, look, man, I'm gonna be the next Sugar Ray Leonard Robinson, right? Yeah, see, that's the type of bullshit you end up broke. But if you real with your shit, like, look, they just gave me 500,000. That's more money than your average small business owner starts up a business with. They just gave me 500,000. So let's get some cocaine on these streets, right, Ignacio? Let's fucking get it, bro. Let's
He's gonna
fucking do
work
it,
for
bro.
Danny K.
I'm saying, bro, like if you real with yourself, it's like anything else. If you real with yourself, you could get somewhere. If you real with yourself, but if you got delusions of grandeur, you think you gonna do this, yeah. See, you're not gonna get nowhere with that mentality. You got to be real with yourself.
Yeah, I think he can be used as a glorified B side, but he'd have to, probably go on one of them turkey cards to make some real money, though.
I'm saying that even like you got to put it that let's put his purse. Let's put the number that he walks away from a fight with. Let's just put that number at 100,000, right? And let's say that kid fights 3 times a year, right? He pays off all his expenses, and he's left with 100,000 per fight. That's still a lot of money. You could do something with that. Like that is still a lot of money. You get a CDL, maybe get yourself a truck, invest in some farm equipment. I'm not even joking. Like these are things that will continue to make you money well after you stop boxing. Well after that. So, if you real with your shit, get somewhere.
Yeah, I don't see that kid as being, a legitimate star or whatever because he's literally the same age as Devin, Tio, Ryan, all these dudes, and he ain't even fought anybody on that level, and he's fought
No,
30 times.
my
So at
dude,
this point, he's a
he
B.
is what he is.
He's a
He
B
is what he
side.
is. He
Yeah,
is what he is, bro. Like the most that he could do is let somebody beat your ass for 500,000. That's what you could do. Let somebody beat your ass for 500,000. Pay off all your expenses, put a little nest egg in the bank, and see how you can make the money. Make the money, because that's the shit that if you real with your shit and you know that this is not forever. Selling crack is not forever. Selling weed is not forever. Selling coke is not forever. Selling perks is not forever. If you of that mindset, you taking this fast money you making and you could use it for something else. You could do that with boxing. Like, yo, dog, come on, Brandon. You ain't gonna be pound for pound, bro. You ain't gonna sell out the big room at the Garden. You ain't gonna sell out Wembley. You come on, bro. But you could take the money you making and try to figure out a way to work that.
What we talking about?
Talking about Brandon Reed, bro.
No, I'm stuck out on.
That basically he went to Queensbury, which was fucking weird because he's a Mexican Korean based out of America. Why would he sign to a UK promoter? And that apparently he boxed on the non-televised portion of the last Top Rank show. But he did manage to go to college and he finished. And I was saying that, well, if you being real with yourself, think about it. If you being real with yourself, you go have a fight and you walk away with 100,000 per fight. Yo, you could turn that into something, bro. You actually could. 100,000. That's more than a lot of Americans make. So
and
if
the
you fight,
crazy And the crazy thing is, Jules, think about the way the boxing landscape is right now. That motherfucker legitimately could maneuver his way into some good paydays.
My
And so
dude,
he wouldn't have to
I
fight a
got
killer.
I got two words for you, brother. Zuffa boxing. Easy. You not
I got 3 letters for you. TKO.
There you go. You Zuffa boxing is for the Brandon Lees of the world, bro. Tell me I'm lying. Vito Milnicki is over there, bro. If if there's a place for Vito over there, there's definitely a place for Brandon Ree. Definitely a place. And you never know. He might become the face of Zuffa. You never know. He might be a different guy over there. You don't got to worry
Yeah,
about the killers and the gorillas.
he could.
I was thinking about it, and those 12 dates, that's actually pretty good if you think
It
about it.
is. It is.
What's the last Golden Boy? Well, Golden Boy gave us Gabby, but Top Rank's nowhere. PBC is what was the last card they gave us? Barrios Pacquiao, maybe.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Barrios back. Yeah.
And then
That
they
was
got
like,
Thurman and Fundora coming up in a few weeks.
yeah,
Are you
Matchroom
excited?
ain't giving us shit. Oh,
I'm fucking mad at Eddie, bro. I can't be mad at the PBC. They're a piece of shit. I expect them to be a piece of shit, right? I can't even
yeah,
be mad at
P-
them.
PBC is that drunk uncle that you know is a fuck up. So you don't invest anything in him because you know
they're
he's a fuck up.
You know he's
they're
a fuck up. Like you're not expecting anything. And
Exactly.
Top Rank, their situation, it is fluid. Like people are expecting it to happen quickly for Top Rank when no, it's complex because they have a catalog. They have a whole archive of fights. They have foreign rights, Eye of the Tiger, Taken, Ohashi Promotions, Zenfer. It's a lot more shit to them getting a deal than it is for somebody else. So I understand if it's taking long. But Matchroom, nah, you have no excuses. Okay. A lot of your boys have been all tied up in Saudi Arabia, which means that you didn't have to spend money for their fights. You made money for their fights. So why can't I get Diego 3 times a year, bro? Why can't get Boots 3 times a year, bro? Why can't get Bam 3 times a year, bro? Why I gotta be like this, Ed? I fucking believed in you, bro. You let me down, bro. Let me down.
Yo, Jules, I saw something about maybe the reason is because he's busy dealing with that whole Sky Nicholson shit.
Nah, that shit is people blowing that shit out of proportion. Like the internet just loves to take some simple shit. Yo, he fucked the broad. So what? They probably not even fucking no more. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, he probably fucked her. But that's it. It's a wrap for that. Fucking Sky's in Australia right now, I think. Like, yeah, he probably got a little bit of pussy from her, and that's cool. And the wife is mad or whatever the fuck it was. But I don't really think that's the reason that Matchroom as a company is not filling these fucking gaps in the calendar. Like, yeah, y'all gotta work harder, man. You do.
well, well,
Yo,
Turkey is taking Bam in November, right? Pacheco and Bam fought in the same card, which was what, July maybe.
yeah.
So I
Yeah.
think I think it's Pacheco that don't want to fight.
But all right, I'll put it another way. Ammo Williams, where is he? Last I
Shit.
checked, he fought in a WBA eliminator at middleweight. Can we get Ammo versus Law? Do something. Do something, bro. Is my
Matter
thing.
Hey,
matter of fact,
Jules, wasn't the card where the two Irish dudes that fought for Boots' vacant belt, was that a Queensberry show or was it a
No,
match?
that was Matchroom. That was a Matchroom
Oh,
show.
okay.
That was actually a good fight, though. To be real with you, like that was actually a good fight. Lewis Crocker and Patty Donovan. That was actually a good fight. I didn't think that was gonna happen. I didn't think Crocker was gonna win. So that was a good fight. But it's just damn, dog. Like another Saturday where there's no boxing, bro. Another one.
Well, there is a card in, I think it's Scotland, but I don't know if it's Matchroom or if it's Queensberry that's doing it.
I'll see what the fuck is on that motherfucker and decide if I
Willie
want to watch.
Hutchinson is on that motherfucker.
Oh my god, yo, that's not good. When the only dude Willie Hutchinson on that. Oh wow, I gotta see it now. I got. You know what I'm saying?
Well, there's an MM gay card this weekend.
Oh
It's for
God.
homosexuals.
It's for skinheads and homosexuals. You know, I might have to fucking I might watch that shit low key. Like, yo, boxing, y'all gotta, and this is what I mean, real talk, undefeated Ignacio, that this is where there is room for a TKO. This is where there's room. Like, yeah, like PBC only does maybe 5 or 6 shows a year, bro. 5 or 6. Matchroom, it's like y'all trying not to do shows. Frank, everything you do now is a fucking pay-per-view. Italma versus White, Wortley versus Parker, fucking pay-per-view. You know he's probably gonna make that fucking Chisora fight a pay-per-view too. You know that, right?
Whack.
Oh,
Who's Chisora fighting?
Hey, bro.
retirement.
I need Pereira to take his fucking title back from this fucking
Is that
inbred
on Paramount, bro?
Dagestani.
Is that gonna be on Paramount?
Uh, I think.
Huh?
No, I gotta double check.
Come on, you're the fucking MMA guy, bro. What the fuck, bro?
You're
'Cause
the
if I could,
homosexual.
he's being a homosexual. You know what I'm saying? Like if I might have to watch that shit this weekend. Like, yo, I need some fights, dog. I don't know what the fuck going on here. Need some motherfucking fights. But
See, if I'm Turkey, bro, instead of giving us these super cards, which that's a beautiful card, November 22nd, 23rd.
yeah,
Um, break it down, bro. Give me 3 fights out of all 8 fights, I believe. Just give me 3 fights, two undercard, 2 fights on the undercard. Make it a 5 fights, but bro, not
no, pero
everything in
no,
one
no, no, no,
day.
no, no es eso, manín. También es que hay gente que él no está usando. Look at featherweight, bro. ¿Qué esa vaina? 4 champions, manín. Angel Leo,
No way. It says it'll be on pay-per-view ESPN.
Oh, well, they can suck my fucking dick. Suck
Yeah,
my
nah,
fucking
I'm
dick.
streaming that shit.
You know what I'm saying? But eso es lo que yo estoy diciendo, que hay otra división. It doesn't have to keep being centered around the same fighters, the same conversation. There are other divisions that you can liven them up, you know? Especially featherweight. Featherweight is the most obvious example. Any one of those 2 champions versus a champion, right? Any one of them 4 dudes is a great fight. But I guess Turkey don't like featherweights, I guess. I don't know.
Well, the only motherfucker he likes is Nick Ball, that judo hip tossing motherfucker.
Put that motherfucker in there with Rafa and see.
Yo,
Put him in there with
Come
that
on.
motherfucker.
You want to make murder legal in fucking Riyadh season, Jules?
Okay. Then get fucking Angelo Leo. He just
Yeah, I don't mind that fight. I don't mind that fight.
Kamita. He's not fucking doing nothing. And I don't see him, like, I think he's with Pro Box, but hey, he ain't even been on Pro Box. Like, he fought Kamita. Now what? You know what I mean? Shout out to motherfucking Pork Chop. All UFC stuff is Paramount for the regular 12. Yeah, bro. I'm about to turn into an MMA fan. Me and Real Talk gonna watch that shit naked, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
Gay. You know what I'm saying? All rear naked choke, dick slide, backslide, all the gay shit. All the gay
You're
shit.
fucking stupid, bro.
Nah, I mean, look, you gotta watch what the fuck is on, bro. And this is where I feel that Dana White has a window. MVP has a window. They're like, yo, dog, Top Rank, y'all gotta hurry that shit up, bro. This shit looking crazy. Y'all got Richard Torres fighting in San Luis. That dude don't speak Spanish, bro. He might get robbed in the street. They might rob that motherfucker, bro.
So Torres is a Yo No Sabo? Oh, shit.
I never
Yeah.
heard, bro. You could look at him like ese
Oh.
tipo no habla en español, man.
A
¿Qué?
fucking Mexican named Richard, bro. Like, come on.
Rich-
I know a few motherfuckers named Richard that speak Spanish, bro.
Bro, that's
I don't know what
Dick
you're talking
Torres,
about.
bro.
Yo, listen, bro. I could look at, and I like Richie, man. Richie's got a great personality, great sense of humor. He's a great fucking kid. But I looked at that motherfucker in 3 seconds, and I knew this motherfucker don't speak a lick of Spanish, bro.
Bro, that's Nacho Libre.
For real, like you could tell which motherfuckers do and don't. And you know, like sometimes it's really not their fault because of the world that they are immersed into. You got to consider that it's just when I see a 2-parent household where both parents speak Spanish, I feel like, yeah, it's inexcusable because it's different when somebody don't speak Spanish. Languages are not taught; they're picked up, they're learned, but they are not taught. Like when I learned to speak English, it wasn't because somebody sat there and told me all the fucking words. It's because I picked it up. You see what I mean? So
Yep.
I get it that well, if Mom Dukes don't speak Spanish, but this person do, it's harder to get it for the kid. But when you see a Richard Torres, it's like, yo, I know your mommy's Spanish, bro, and I know your daddy's Spanish. So what the fuck happened? Virgil, I know your daddy's Spanish, and I know your mommy's Spanish. So what happened? Listening to fucking Metallica, Undefeated don't appreciate that shit.
Es puñal, güey.
You know what I'm saying? He
Hey,
don't like that shit.
you know, us Mexicans, we have a special connection with our grandma. Well, everybody does, right?
Yeah, everybody
I
does.
I remember this motherfucker tweeted out one time. I can't wait after my fight. I'm gonna tell my grandma to make me hamburger helper. Like, bro, like what?
What?
Hamburger helper? Like, bro, your grandma has to be Mexican. Like, hamburger helper, bro.
Yo, te lo voy a decir, my name. But like, I would tell my grandmother to make me fucking arroz con leche or fucking
Fideo.
right? Like there's a hamburger helper. That's the hey hey.
Nah,
I don't want to hey. I don't want to judge, bro. Like the hamburger helps him. Real talk.
You know what I'm
can we
saying?
do? What can we do?
That little
That-
hamburger hand job.
Yo, that's fucking hamburger helper, dog. That's what.
Yeah.
Hey, man.
He might as well say he wanted fucking spam. What the fuck?
Like, come on, bro. Like,
That nigga says spam.
You know what
shit.
I'm saying?
Fucking bologna sandwich way.
Fucking cup of noodles, bro. Shit.
Like,
Shout out to
bro,
my
Brownie,
fucking
Don't get
shop.
started on the Maruchan, Jules.
Yo, listen, I got 2 packs of that shit. The big shits.
You get the boxes.
And those is like I don't eat that shit regularly, by the way. I don't even eat that shit regularly. But that's my emergency shit that I know how to chef it up. Like I'll cook a chicken, chop it up, get some frozen vegetables, put it in there to boil with the fucking shit. I'll chef it up, but you know, the shit is all right. It has its uses.
I'll
Pork chop said
boil some eggs and shit.
that's why I can't speak job. Split household. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, like that's a problem that I got. That my wife is black. She don't speak Spanish, so I don't got nobody to speak Spanish with. So, and languages are not taught. Nobody taught me English. I picked it up. And that's how languages are. They're like, ain't nobody gonna sit there and tell you computadora, microfona, café con leche, la mesa. You're not gonna remember all that shit. You
Donde
pick it up.
donde está la biblioteca?
Donde está la biblioteca? Exactly. Like ain't nobody gonna tell you all the words and you gonna remember that shit. You know what I'm saying? Languages are picked up and they are learned, but they are not really taught. Like, yeah, not really. You gotta immerse yourself in that shit to decipher and all
Yeah,
that
that's what
bullshit.
they say. Like when you're older and you're no longer a child, the best way to learn is just to go live in Mexico.
Yeah. That'll be, and it's so much harder when you're older though, because you've already got so much bullshit that your brain is storing. You can't even learn the same way you did when you were young. When you're young, you're an open book. When you're older, yeah. Imagine trying to learn fucking Japanese at 43. Fuck.
You got
might die
weebs
before
out
you
here
learn
trying to
that
do that
motherfucker.
shit.
For real, yo. Shit is
Fucking
crazy.
weebs.
You know what I'm saying? Shit is wild out here, bro. Oh, motherfucking Jason. Jason, what the fuck?
I haven't spoken Spanish since they tried to teach me in like middle school, and I didn't get past. You don't know hable Jason.
Bro. I took French in college, and and fuck that. That's all I got to say. Fuck French. You can man, fuck that shit, dog.
Como
I didn't
vous
learn
appelez-vous?
shit.
Je m'appelle.
Fucking je n'aime pas. Je m'appelle Virgil Ortiz and shit.
Bitch speaks
I
French
didn't
to me.
learn
That's
shit.
hot.
I
But
didn't learn. No, yeah, I mean the shit sounds hot, but I don't want to be talking out of my fucking nose, bro. Fuck that shit, dog.
Sacre
Nah.
bleu.
Sacre bleu.
Suckly
Monsieur.
balls.
Monsieur.
Suck les balls.
I would like to
You
take you from behind.
know what I'm
Oui, oui,
saying?
monsieur.
Fuck that
Hey,
shit.
hey, imagine trying to speak Cuban, bro. I know it's Spanish, but goddamn, that Cuban is a whole
Nah,
different
man.
Spanish.
No, it's Cuban. You're right.
My dude, I say it all the time. Those the only Spanish motherfuckers that I do not really. It sound like you got sneakers. It sound like sneakers in the washing machine. You put a pair of sneakers in the washing machine, close the door. That's what it sound like. Like I can understand Mexican motherfucker.
No,
I can
it
understand
sounds like an
Argentinian
applicant trying to
motherfucker.
speak Spanish. That's exactly what it
Bro,
sounds like.
Motherfucker sound like he trying to talk with the food in his mouth, bro. I don't understand that shit. Like I don't understand them motherfuckers like that. Those are the only Spanish speaking motherfuckers that I don't really understand what the fuck they saying. You know what I'm saying? And that's me saying a lot because I'm Dominican. We talk fast, but I can still understand us. I don't understand them motherfuckers. No.
Shit, be talking like they got marbles in their mouth and shit.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Whoa. But yeah, yo, we might have to watch MMA this weekend, Jason. Are you ready?
Fuck.
Oh, fuck's sake.
It's no
I wanted to
boxing,
watch
bro.
gay porn. Man, if I wanted to watch gay porn, I'd go to Pornhub.
I'm saying, bro, there's no fucking boxing, bro. What the fuck we gonna do? There's no fucking boxing. We
Unless
need
you want to
we need-
watch Willie Hutchinson, Jason.
Come on, Willie Hutchinson cannot be the
So
selling
about that-
point of any.
So about that
fucking card,
MMA,
Willie Hutchinson can't be the reason that you watch a show. If it is,
Yo,
just turn the TV off, bro.
Yo, today's the 50th anniversary of the Thriller in Manila. The Thriller
Yeah,
in Manila.
in Manila, yeah, 50th
That's top
anniversary.
rank. That's top rank shit, right?
Yeah, that was one of their shows. I really hope they come back, man, because their absence, the PBC, I even when they were doing a lot of shows, I would always watch something else if something else were on. Whereas with Top Rank, like, nah, man, I need my Top Rank, dog. I need my fucking top.
Yeah.
I told fucking Bruce Trampler on Twitter the other day, I miss you and I love you. You know what I'm saying?
You're fucking stupid, bro.
I did,
fuck?
bro. I put a
Gay.
gif. You know what I'm saying?
you're probably the reason they're staying off another month. It's like, oh god, I gotta get rid of this dude.
Fuck, I made it worse. You know what I'm saying? But Jay, yo, no boxing, no real boxing this weekend, dog. Again. That's and
God.
I feel that those are the gaps that Top Rank normally fills because it's just very obvious that you get a couple of cards and in between you get a little Top Rank show. Sometimes it's sometimes it's not, but you get a little Top Rank show. And nah, we ain't got that. What we do got is Sebastian Fundora versus Keith Thurman for $75. That's what we got.
Bro, you remember how spoiled we were in 2023?
Bruh. We didn't realize it then.
You
Bro,
didn't
no,
realize
I
how good
recognize
we had
we were
it.
spoiled way.
Yeah. But I it's not optimism. It's just because of everything, the way that everything is happening, that I think that next year will be very busy. This year sort of reminds me of 2016 because I remember that 2016 was kind of slow for boxing. I'm talking about it was kind of slow, and that's what this year kind of reminds me of. And then the following year, a bunch of shit started to happen. Right? I think next year is going to be like that. Top Rank will come back. TKO will do their thing. And we'll fucking see. And Matchroom, like I said, Matchroom really disappointed me because they don't have problems per se. They don't have no problems. All y'all fighters that fought in Riyadh, right? All of them is guys that you didn't have to pay. So you were in the black. You got to get your cut out of their purse. You got a cash surplus. You in the black. So you should be doing more shows, you know? Is what it is.
And every time they do a big fight, their guys lose. Either a Mexican guy or a top ranked guy or
So we should get Sugar
Queensberry.
Nunez to fight 4 times a year, bro. Fuck it. Sugar Nunez should fight 4 times a year. You know they talking about doing that Navarrete fight, y'all. Y'all know they trying to do that, right?
I might help. I
So
might have to go with Sugar.
who's gonna be showing that?
I mean, you got to figure the zone are the ones paying for it. You got to figure that it's going to be them that if Top Rank don't give a fuck about unifications, Ignacio. Because Navarrete was right there. They could have did the Forster fight. They don't. If somebody's going to pay for that unification, it will be Matchroom. It will not be Top Rank.
Like Top Rank must
Yeah,
have,
that makes sense.
Top Rank must hate unifications.
It's more that they approach unifications differently because Matchroom treats it like an investment in the fighter's profile. They treat unifications as if, okay, we're going to get your profile up by having you unify your division, like what they're doing with BAM. Top Rank looks at it differently. They look at it fiscally that, this guy's got a belt, so he's going to want a lot of money because the guy's got a belt. So our guy's got a belt, this guy's got a belt, and we don't want to. It's more to them. It's more trouble than it's worth. That's really why they don't like them. To them, it's more trouble than it's worth to pay to do a show like whatever Matchroom paid a Montes Stanionis, for example. Top Rank wouldn't have gave that motherfucker that shit. Top Rank ain't offered nobody nothing to unify titles with Brian Norman. Nothing. Not Barrios, not Stanionis, and certainly not Boots. Because to them, it's more trouble than it's worth.
And the only guy that kind of unified it all with was Better Beef.
Yeah.
That was just with smaller guys who probably didn't have to pay that much. As soon as Bivol came along, they aged out their own guy.
Joe Smith, he unified with Vosdick was the best one though. That was a hell of a fight. But that was a minute ago though. And things were a lot more stable. And the ESPN deal was fresh. When they did that fight, they had just like inked that deal like a year and a half prior. So, they had money. Lots of money to do shit like that. But generally, Top Rank is not as gung-ho when it comes to unification matches. Generally, they're not. Because if they were, they would have did Foster Navarrete. If they were.
Yeah, I'm getting sick of Inoue being the only guy fighting 4 times a year. Like,
yeah.
What's the rest of y'all's excuse?
I mean, with some guys, it's injuries. With other guys, it's fight dates. They were talking about Dimitri. I read an article earlier today. Dimitri Bivol is likely to fight Artur. I'm like, not off that injury. I'm not off that surgery. I think he'll probably fight Eifert first and then Artur. It don't make no sense to have back surgery then go fight Artur. Like yeah, you trying to lose?
If he fights Artur, Bivol's got nobody watching his back in negotiations.
No, he don't.
No one.
Motherfucker sold your ass up the river, Motherfucking Ioka moving up to 118. You heard about that shit?
Yes, I did. I'm like, oh shit. Like,
I'm surprised because
Ioka versus Choco.
DK Ioka versus Nonito, bro. That's the way it's looking. Remember, Nonito has the WBA interim at 118. He has that shit, and Ioka has.
So who has the full title?
Who had that shit at 118? Who had that shit?
Oh, I know who has it. That fucking Puerto Rican kid, Nieves.
Yeah,
he's got it.
El Salcero, the fucking
that dude,
fucking guy. But that's not bad though. That's actually not bad. Ioka versus Donaire. I'll buy that for $1.
Yo, how old is Donaire?
Isn't that gonna be elder abuse if he beats up on fucking Donaire?
Well, you acting like Ioka's motherfucker.
No. That's these dudes is bugging. You got to remember, Nonito is bigger than Ioka. Like he's noticeably bigger than Ioka, and he's a bigger puncher than Ioka. Ioka at his best is not that big a puncher. And we talking about that flying super fly. So that's what makes that a fight. That Nonito's older, but he is bigger and he does hit harder. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's not a bad fight. That's not a bad fight. I'll go for that. Ioka probably gonna get his ass beat. If you couldn't beat Puma decisively, bro, I don't see how well you're gonna do at 118, bro. I don't see that.
In the second fight, I thought he beat him pretty decisively, but Japanese judges.
Japanese judges, the only ones that fuck over their own guy, bro. They got some weird shit over there. Like
there ain't no home cooking in Japan at all.
For real, yo. Them motherfuckers care more about the away fighter over there. Like, it's backwards land. Motherfucker robbed the home fighter. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, Dawn. What's going on, Dawn? Let's hear some Donald Trump.
Sadly, I've got nothing to report right now. I've got a colonoscopy tomorrow morning, and I gotta get ready for it. People are asking what's going on with the asshole, and I'm saying I don't know. People are talking about it all over Twitter.
Was the snort necessary?
Oh,
It's not a snort. It's a breathing in my teeth. I love it. It's a great thing.
It's great for the trees. It's great for the trees. You know, deprives them of less oxygen.
Shit.
I think if you get a rake and you rake up all the leaves, it's gonna help with the fires. I'm gonna tell you.
Yo, dog. Yeah, I heard about this fucking government shutdown shit, man. These motherfuckers is fighting again.
It's fucking dumb. And I got to tell you, you know what? People always think, oh, it's just the Republicans that are in, because they're the majority right now. But the problem is that all you need to do is to have a couple of Democrats that care enough to say, I care about the people, I care about paychecks, I care about people getting paid, to pass it, and they won't do it just because it's the opposite side of the street.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, they're in a very childish place right now. But you know, not just the general population, but the actual politicians themselves. They're just in a very childish place. Like, honestly, they're just fucking mad they lost. They're just being real, like, yeah, they fucking mad. I seen that Joy Reid bitch, and it's like they tried to tell her, you know, I see a lot of people on one side saying, well, look, this is why you lost. And it's like they won't accept it. Like, yeah, that's why you lost. Your policies are a bit radical for your average American that has a family and has kids.
No, did you see that bitch that told him that, like, yeah, I think if the elections were held again today, that Donald Trump would win again, if not wider. They had like a whole fucking meltdown right there.
Like you know, the View is a fucking that's a fucking echo chamber. Like, do you guys hear yourselves? Y'all do not represent the country, dog. Like
Then
you
they
gotta
got
understand that.
Mama Skull over there fucking talking shit too.
You know, like they just need to come back to the center. The Democratic Party just needs to come back to the center and focus on working class Americans. That is literally the solution. Come back to the center. Focus on the people that have families, that have jobs. That's what your party used to represent. That's how that's how I used to look at that party when I was young. Now, bro, they look like a bunch of nutcases over there now. Like, Mamdani's gonna fucking
go back to public executions.
Man, when Joey Reid on that interview was like, they just want to go back to a time when there was no income tax and the IRS was gone. I'm just like, stop. I can only get so erect. Like, what the fuck? Joey? That's exactly what I want.
You know what I'm saying?
No, but because I see that socialist dude is gonna win in New York. Like, that's what everybody in the streets saying. They're like, yo, that dude gonna win. And I'm like, look, man, I remember they changed the shit to where you could be mayor for 3 terms, bro. You know, that's fucked up. Remember that Bloomberg did that shit. Bloomberg did that shit. He had a 3rd term.
He thought he was untouchable. He really thought he was untouchable. He thought that he would be president. He threw a lot of money at his campaign too.
He had a lot of money to throw at it. You know what I
mean?
mean?
Listen, he can throw me a couple of mil. I will make something out of it.
He was a candidate for like 3 seconds.
Yeah. He was a candidate for 3 seconds, and he threw like $100 million in like in a month. It was crazy.
Yeah, I remember that shit.
What a waste of money.
If they fucking if Mamdani get in there, you know, that's gonna be the Soviet New York, the Soviet Union of New York, bro. Like, I don't know what's going on in people's heads, man. I just don't know. I don't know. Like, how could this seem like a good idea, dog? How?
My mother always said that sometimes people just need to hurt before they wisen up. Like, they apparently just need to hurt under a communist governor and communist mayor until, oh shit, this is a bad idea.
Yeah, because I just think that the way that they structure their policies or view their plans, you don't get it. You're trying to tax the rich who can get up and leave right now. You know, they can get up and leave right now. That's what you going after them. They'll go to fucking Florida, bro. They will get the fuck out of Dodge, right? And you know who's gonna be left? Who's gonna be fucked? The regular people. That's who's gonna be fucked. The rich people you trying to go after, yo, they could leave today, bro. Go to Florida. Go to fucking Connecticut. You know, they go. You can't do nothing to them. But whatever.
It's like you say the rich could get up and leave. It's like Turkey could get up and leave. We'd be left with shit.
Be left with nothing, bro. With nothing. Yeah, that's why I be saying that people need to be thankful that he is putting on the cards he's putting on, because this situation, this landscape that America's in terms of boxing, this was always gonna happen. It has nothing
No,
to do with
I was
Turkey.
just gonna say that. Like, I mean, even if he did just get up and go, I would be grateful for what he has done. Because I mean, shit, we got fucking Fury Usyk. I think that was the biggest
No,
thing for
yeah,
me.
but it would also be a disaster if he got up and left right now. It would be a disaster for American
Oh
boxing.
yeah, because I mean, American boxing is in the shit.
Yeah, like, and that's what I mean. That the things being dry now, that was always gonna happen. That was always gonna happen. You can't have a major promoter bounce from 3 networks and they don't want nothing to do with boxing, and then Top Rank, you know what I'm saying, y'all got bounced off of ESPN. Low key, there's shit going on behind the scenes, y'all. Right? There is shit going on behind the scenes, because it's not that ESPN wants to leave boxing. They just don't want to make that same commitment that they made before. With 90 million a year, they don't want exclusivity anymore. And I don't blame them, because exclusivity deals is a part of what fucked everything up. That boxing is one sport, yo. It can't be we over here and they. Boxing is one sport, and it works the best when y'all fight. Y'all gotta fight. If you got a dude over there and they got a dude over here, y'all gotta fight. You can't exist independent of each other, you know?
But
These
Jules,
fucking
we have
promoters.
to. But Jules, we have to be nice because we have to hate Turkey because what sports washing, as if organized crime was involved in boxing. Let me check the date. Carry the one. Yeah, 3 minutes
Since
ago.
the beginning.
Since the beginning of time, bro. Like, but that's just weird gay dudes, man. Imagine, you can't like boxing. Yo, what the fuck, bro? Don't worry about that shit, bro. The fuck you worried about?
Obviously, you've never laced them up.
Yeah, that bullshit. Lace up this dick in your mouth. Lace that shit
Yeah.
up.
Don't invite them, Jules. They'll take you up on it.
I hate when a motherfucker say that. Like, Brody, stop trying to appeal to authority. You're not an authority. The motherfucker that I did a video on, because Devin fought scared, clearly, and motherfuckers that do fight that are world champions, they said that shit. Shane said that shit. Matthias said that. A lot of motherfuckers said that shit. So miss me with that bullshit. Nah, that motherfucker fought scared. I don't know if he gonna come back better. It's just hard to imagine that you would fight that way, and now you're gonna fight this motherfucker. Okay.
Bro, did you see the face-off where Devin was trying to act all tough? Like, look, and Norman just shrugged him off, like, man, get the hell away from me.
Yeah, because you doing all that shit to then get on the fucking good foot, bro. You don't fuck people up, Devin. You survive people. At the very most, you don't fuck people up, bro. You know? It's like the Shakur shit. God bless Shakur, but you make the angry faces and shit, and you not gonna fuck nobody. Well, I ain't gonna say that. He did knock out Josh Padley, and to be fair. And he did knock out Yoshi.
Oh yeah, let me call my mother, bro. You knocked out the electrician.
He knocked out Josh Padley, bro. Come on, don't be like that.
The
He did
electrician,
knock him
come
out.
on now.
Electricians could fight, bro. This shit is shocking.
Man.
You're fucking gay.
You asshole. You fucking piece of shit.
Fucking gay, bro.
This shit is shocking, bro. Come on.
Just because you're a dad doesn't mean you have to tell dad jokes.
Fucking dad jokes, bro. Come on. Fucking dad jokes. But yeah, man. It just so needs a shot in the arm.
Bro,
And
Haney hasn't had a knockout since the last Trump administration.
Trying to tell you that dude don't fuck people up, so I don't know why he acting like you don't fuck people up, bro. You work around people and survive people. You don't fuck people up. Fuck is all that tough shit. You know, you might as well be wearing a fucking tutu out there.
Dead ass.
Fucking people up. You know what I'm saying?
Don't give him ideas, because he might do some shit like that.
The other shit is a lot of motherfuckers is injured. They out something wrong. Zerto needed shoulder surgery. Bivol needed back surgery. Canelo needs elbow surgery.
Canelo tore his pussy.
He tore his pussy. He needs elbow surgery.
I was gonna say hurt from what? Because they're not fighting, but then you need a bunch of guys who have been fighting. So
yeah, like it's real dry right now, fellas. It's real dry. Shit.
Damn, I remember we were excited for the fall schedule. That ain't shit.
Yeah. Because we thought the Top Rank would be back by now, though. Because they said they would be. Like they said that there would. We knew there was going to be a blackout in August. Like they said there was going to be a blackout in August, and they said we'll be back up in the fall. Well, you know what I'm saying?
it's not winter, so
That means. Go ahead.
Wasn't Oshaki with them?
He was. That's what I'm saying. When they signed him, but they never made a unification with him and Emmanuel. So now look what he's doing.
Yeah, I remember that. Though I remember I was speculating the whole reason they fucking signed him was to do that unification, and they didn't.
Yeah, that's what I fucking thought.
Is that why he's fighting PBC now?
Bueno, okay, he's fighting because they don't have nothing for him to do. They don't have nothing for him to do. Ese tipo no tiene nada que hacer.
All right, there we go. Okay.
Shout out to Derek. Shakur KOing electricians. Meanwhile, Devin going 12 with carnival attendees.
Yeah, yo.
God damn.
Bro, I've been sitting here for like, hey, Jules, I've been sitting here for like the last 9.5 minutes, like trying to talk, and I'm like, I started finally calling. These motherfuckers can't hear me. I had to go through my settings. My shit was fucked up. Like when even.
Bro, you wasn't even backstage. How would we have heard you? You just jumped on.
No, you put me on, right? And then I started fucking with my settings, and then I put myself backstage when I turned my mic cam thing off, the whole thing. And then I've come to find out all my settings on screen with the mouse was good. The fucking keyboard button, bro, mic thing was turned off. It's a new computer, bro. It's some bullshit.
Saying, yo, you're like, yeah, man. If motherfuckers ain't out injured, it needs to be better next year, gentlemen. And that's why I say I'm okay with TKO. Yeah, 1 card a month. That sound good to me. Because that's more than what the fuck we getting now. Shit.
Desert Storm
Jules, they're gonna steal the ring. They're gonna steal the ring belts and mess with the ring rankings because they'll only fight ring. What the fuck?
That shit really bothered me. That like, yo, y'all don't think like you complaining a complain. You feel me? That's what that is. Like, yeah, you just complaining a complain. Because it's not like shit is popping right now, motherfucker. You should be happy you should be happy that Paramount came back to boxing. You should be happy. You should be happy that, all right, this is different from the normal bullshit that we normally get. But like I said, motherfuckers only really doing that because they want to be the fucking hero. They want to be the fucking voice of reason. They want to be a fucking Democrat. I fucking hate Democrats, bro. Let me stop. I gotta stop doing that.
So they are fucking Democrats.
No, but you remember when Democrats was just Democrats and they were just normal people that had a different view? Like they a whole different thing. They a whole different thing now.
No, y'all seen that video of that little girl crying because her dad called her a Democrat?
Yeah, I saw another thing. This kid, he's 17. His mom and dad.
Bro, no, she's fucking bawling her eyes out.
Yo, because that shit isn't so, like you don't want to be a Democrat. Like not these Democrats.
Nah,
it is true. Like it is true. Like back in the day, it was the party of the working class, or at least that was the perception. That this is the party of the working class.
That's
Calling me a Democrat, that's like calling me Latinx, bro. If you call me Latinx, those are fighting words, bro.
Those are fighting words.
Hey, Gavin Newsom loves the Latinx community, and he champions them until that became inconvenient.
Fucking homo.
That's fucking.
You know what I found out? That speaking of shit that white people made up. I never knew that Azteca is not the name of the people, you know, the name of that tribe. The scholars made up that name.
Of the Mexica.
Yeah, of the Mexica. Yeah, exactly. That's what they called themselves.
No,
the Mexica.
yeah, Aztec
they didn't call themselves fucking Aztecs. Just like,
yeah, that's a white term.
Bro, we whoop their ass. Their name is whatever we say it is.
Oh,
fucking whore.
Oh, shit.
Hey, the white people y'all talking about are the Spaniards that called them that.
Fuck you, Jason.
That they made that shit. And I'm like, yo, then why the fuck do people use it? Like, shouldn't they just say the Mexica? It would make more sense. Shit is crazy, bro.
Who the fuck's fighting this weekend, man? Nobody and shit.
Nobody, bro. Nobody. That's what we was talking about. Ain't no boxing this weekend, bro. And that's what I'm talking about.
The ones fighting this weekend is Republicans and Democrats, bro.
They fighting. They fighting.
I would tell y'all right now though. The other day, I watched that 45-minute fucking the Secretary of War, Pete Hegseth. I watched his 45-minute speech to all the top fucking generals and NCOs in the military. That shit gave me a boner. Makes me want to unretire, bro.
You talking about because I seen this shit, yo. I seen the most bitch ass shit I ever seen, dog. Like it was really some bitch ass shit that a lot of the guys is now mad that they can't have their beard. I just seen that shit. That you got guys that
I can tell you from personal experience how that all went down. All right, so go back to the beginning. It was uniform, like uniform across the board. Conventional forces, grooming standards, no beards, haircut. You know what I mean, once a week. And then if you were special operations, and certain times they could grow their beards for certain missions, right? Other than that, man, there was a standard shaved and then grooming standards. And then out of nowhere, it started getting crazy when the Biden administration showed up. And this is right, like a couple years before I retired. These motherfuckers start just getting weird with the woke shit. And then it got to a point where a soldier or an airman or whatever branch you're in, right? Fucking sailor, don't matter. You could claim a certain religious preference and then grow a beard, whether it's Arabic. And here's what happened. This is what he mentioned. He was like, we don't have a military full of Nordic, Viking dudes, you know what I mean? Like, and a bunch of white dudes started just out of nowhere, like, I'm Nordic pagan. I have to have a beard. Like, bro, you've been in for 6 years and then have no beard, but now you Nordic pagan and need a beard?
Now, I'm going to say this. If it's me, I'm like, look, prioritize shit in terms of importance. You could let them have the beard, but the physical shit got to be up to standard. Because I was watching the shit this morning. They was talking about it that, the shit look crazy. You got fat as fuck generals, right? And I think they said they going to make motherfuckers do the physical 2 times a year now. Like you got.
They're gonna start trimming the fat.
Yeah, here's what I said when I was in, man. Yeah, this was my opinion. I'm like, you know what? I think it's a little extra that no one can have facial hair. I'm like, how about this? Why don't we let motherfuckers have beards? But just like with the haircut standard, we got a beard standard. It's going to be a certain length. And then you got to keep it, maintain it, or you can get in trouble. And I'm like, and then when we go to combat, you got to shave it so that way when you put your protective mask on from gases, you can get an effective
dress code
seal.
on butt plugs?
Because listen, if you got a beard, you can't get a proper seal on a gas mask.
There was the company I used to work for, and they did not want facial hair. But I understand because there's some guys, bro, that they'll have a long ass beard and they'll come to work with like food from last night and shit. Like,
no, yeah, I mean that's really what it is. Like when I was doing security, yeah, you had to have a shaving profile if you want to have any kind of hair on your face. Yeah, and it's exactly what fucking Undefeated said, that I'm not the dude that's gonna come in here with the woolly mammoth beard. My shit gonna be nice. My shit gonna be tapered. It's gonna be groomed at least. You know what I mean? But you got other motherfuckers like, nah, you gonna come in here and make this shit look wild dirty in here, B, with your crusty ass beard, and you gonna fuck it up for all of us.
Fucking Duck Dynasty beard
like,
and shit.
Yeah, when I was the first sergeant, man, I let my paratroopers, I let them motherfuckers have they used to call it, your flow, like your long hair and how you did your hair. I'm like, listen, man. When we training, we out there doing our thing, when the higher ups and the big wigs come around, if you can hide your fucking dome piece in a helmet or a beret, bro, like we're good. Like now, if your shit busted out and you can't wear your beret right, we got a problem. So I gave him that much room. You know what I mean?
You gotta be clean shaven, bro, because it makes you more aerodynamic when you fight.
That boy Luis is a virgin, man.
Shout out to Luis. I'm a Democrat when it comes to getting pussy, though. Yo, Democrat pussy is trash, bro. Come on.
It is.
Fat blue hair.
It's a bunch of white girls with fucking Himalayan pink stones
and hairy armpits.
Hey, and if you like your pussy to come with a penis, like what?
Hairy armpits.
Someone said it.
That Bangkok pussy. What?
You know what I'm saying? Them they-thems and all that bullshit. Like, man, fuck that shit. Fucking, but yeah, yo, like that. And it's like that with everything, really, that you always have somebody who's going to take it too far and fuck it up for everyone. It's always like that. It's always like that. You know, so you gotta so you know some things you gotta be rigid about it. It's just that the beard is not more important than the physical fitness of the fighters, and frankly the appearance that like you can't have fat as fuck generals, dog. Like this the fucking U.S. military. We're the strongest military force in the fucking world. We can't be looking like this. You know what I'm
We have
saying?
the first and second largest navy in the world, and you have our officers looking like fat slobs. Get the fuck to a treadmill, bitch.
For real,
it's like you want somebody that's gonna be defending the country to be in tip top shape, bro. What the fuck?
It's and I guess that's a return to the old school, and this is this is kind of where it gets weird that there were things about the past that were bad. Granted, I don't dismiss that, but there were some things about the past that were good.
No,
There
I
were
got
some
a
things.
hot take, bro. Honestly, I don't think women should be in infantry.
Me neither. Me neither. You look, dog. 90-pound woman, 150-pound woman, motherfucker don't got to hit you but once. You're not overpowering a man. You're not. Okay, you're not. Okay. I think that Air Force, go ahead, do your thing. Go ahead. Yeah, you can be in the Air Force. Go ahead, do your thing. But in infant, nah. This not gonna work. It's not the ballerina, bro.
Did you see on X the two?
Yes, I did.
Female police officers trying to take that
With
one guy
dude,
and just fought him off.
with one dude, and and the dude wasn't even a big dude, dog. He wasn't even a big. He wasn't even a big dude.
Hey, and he wasn't even sober either. Like, bro, like, come on.
No, and the shit is that if he was really bugging out, like because I think in the video he looked like he was laughing. I don't know if I'm bugging, but it looked like he was laughing.
Yeah.
If he would have snapped, oh shit, man.
Homeboy got up and put him down in like 2 seconds and then walked away.
If he would have grabbed one of their joint and bugged out, that'd have been crazy, bro. It's like this. We're not equal. We're not. You know what I'm saying? Y'all is good at certain shit. Guys is good at certain shit, but we're not you're not overpowered. It's if anything. I would say, okay, look, if it's absolutely necessary to have female officers on the field, then they should always be accompanied by a man. Then it should never be a woman and a woman. No, it should be a woman and a man. And while a man is handling business, you got that shwammy out to make sure that man is okay. Because you're not winning no fight. You're not winning no fight with these crazies. You're not. It's not a knock on you. It's reality. Motherfucker, remember in New York, the bitch got punched in her face. The female officer, she got laid out.
But yeah, because even then, the argument then becomes that a female on the battlefield hinders your decision-making skills.
Yeah,
because you're naturally gonna want to try to protect your female companion and shit. Your female fucking.
Yeah, that's a myth, bro. That's a myth. People say that, but it ain't true. You know what I'm saying?
I'm just saying. No, but y'all remember that couple of months? Y'all remember a couple of months ago there was a female officer that was assaulted in New York. She got laid the fuck out, like off of warrant. It's like it's not about demeaning nobody or nothing, but this constitutes a real hazard. It's a real danger there. So it's like and you
think about it like there's a domestic violence case. A female getting her ass beaten, and you call the cops, and 2 more females show up.
And they get their ass beat. Hey, I ain't talking shit, but that's real, bro. Like,
it's like an episode of The View showed up for your ass. You done, bro.
You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck y'all gonna do? Like, y'all better shoot this motherfucker, man. Like, shit.
Bro, I was at Benny, man, and y'all remember when y'all saw it on the news, I'm sure, when they let the first crop of female officer candidates into infantry officer training. Well, I was an instructor at the school when they first showed up, the first crop. And I'll tell you right now, bro, about 3 out of 10 could actually do the job and could make it. And out of those 3 out of those 10, 2 out of those 3 had emotional leadership decision issues. So about 1 out of 10 were fully qualified to lead infantrymen. So I'll give you that.
It's more trouble. I would say it's just more trouble than it's worth. That's what it boiled down to.
Bro, we had this female, bro.
You might have that one, and you might have that 1 in 100 broad that like she's like fucking Jason Bourne, but that's 1 out of 100.
Yeah,
bro.
And you know what? The one that made it out of the 7 that were in the first cycle I had, the one that made it. This girl right now to this day, she's ranked in the world CrossFit rankings. She's a fucking savage. You know what I mean? And she's smart.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is
He's
1
an
in
outlier.
100. Like it, yeah, like
Bro, we
this.
had one
This is
female,
the
bro.
exception. This is the exception to the majority. The
Yeah,
exception
bro. We
to
had
the
one
fucking
female in our
rule.
office, bro. We're doing regular evals. It's a regular count, just like an update on your progress, what you need to work on, what you're doing good at, just normal shit. You're not in trouble, nothing. Bro, this motherfucker starts crying in front of me and my captain. Bro, he stops. He looks at her like,
Yes.
"Are you fucking crying?" Bro, he goes, "Are you fucking crying?"
Fucking Ryan Garcia, bro. He walked in
Bro,
there.
yeah,
Hey,
he's
no, so
he's
Jimmy
crying,
started
and I'm like,
crying,
bro,
bro.
I'm like, bro, we didn't know what to. We're like, what do we do with this? Like, what the fuck?
What the fuck do we do, dog?
No,
Like,
bro,
do we order
because
out? Do we order
real shit.
Chinese?
No, because look, real shit. If we get pulled over and you start crying, I can't hang out with you anymore, bro. Like,
Yeah,
You know
bro.
what
Like,
I'm
what the fuck?
saying?
Yeah, bro. Like, the fuck? Like, what are you crying?
like
Like,
you telling
yo.
on the whole crew, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
You basically like we all gonna get locked up fucking with this
Man.
motherfucker. He gonna tell him
You know
shit
what
we
I'm
did. We
saying?
ain't even do it.
Bro, that
Fuck
nigga
outta
got
here.
bit by the zombie and didn't tell nobody.
Bro, we went through so much paperwork. We got her reclassed. We got a reclass out of the infantry, but we had to fight some politics and do a shitload of paperwork just to get. And if that would have been a dude, bro, it would have been an overnight decision. He would have been gone. But nope, it was a female, and the whole woke politics were pushing this shit, bro. It was crazy. Fuck.
I
Dude.
think that the best way to approach that situation is honor the differences. Now, that's not to say that females don't have a place in warfare. There's ways you can work it. You know, there are definitely ways where women can serve their country and like, yeah, because it's not about belittling them. It's not about demeaning anybody or belittling anybody. But you do gotta be real. 200-pound man, he ain't gotta hit you but once, man. That's just reality. He ain't gotta hit you, but he can slap you. He ain't gotta hit you. He can slap you. And yo, you know what I'm saying? You gotta be real. You know what I'm saying? And shit gotta be based on reality.
Jules, not even that.
Don't get hit, Jules.
But here, besides that, fuck that. Most people won't make contact with the enemy in their military career. Most won't. So a lot of these females, bro, fuck getting hit by a dude. Most of them can't even handle the weight of their equipment on a mission, bro.
Fucking
like,
what, 70,
what
50 to 70 fucking
weight, bro?
pounds, bro. Ain't it like 50? It's like 50 to 70 pounds or some crazy shit like that.
Okay, say you're a regular infantryman, just a regular rifleman, right? You ain't got nothing, you ain't carrying nothing crazy. You're just a regular basic rifleman. So you got your vest with your plates, your vest and all four plates in a combat situation. Right there, you're looking at additional 25 to 30 pounds on you. It's like 28 pounds, right? And then take your rifle and all its attachments, you got another 13 pounds right there. And then you got all your ammo, that's another 8 pounds. Like yeah, you're walking around with easily this is a basic rifleman, not an assistant gunner, not a fucking machine gunner, not a grenadier, a regular basic rifleman. You're walking around with at least 80 to 90 pounds of extra gear on you, bro. And what if that mission lasts 12 hours? You know what I mean? Like, bro, a lot of these girls can't hang, bro. They can't hang.
Yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? You got to honor the fucking differences, man. This ain't fucking Care Bears, bro. I'll be right back after these commercial messages.
Gee, oh God, I cannot. No, this fight can't happen. This exhibition shit cannot happen. Tyson Floyd.
Bro, are we that desperate?
I think we're that desperate, man.
Oh my God, bro.
Yeah, both Floyd and Manny need to stay retired. Tyson too, man. Fuck.
I don't think any of them can. I think they're all broke in various ways.
How the fuck do you, man?
Well, let's look at it this way. Tyson's broke because people keep stealing his money. Manny's broke because he keeps buying votes with charity.
That's the thing. I don't think Tyson's broke, though.
Well, Floyd is broke because every time his car runs out of gas, he buys a new car because he thinks that's cheaper than getting gas because he's an idiot.
Some of them got held hostage in fucking Saudi Arabia because he had debt. That shit was funny as hell.
Oh my God, how the fuck do you... Bro, they had $500 million each, not total each, and they fucking need money now. You asshole! Like legit, I'm pissed off that both of them. How the fuck do you have earned that much money and now you need more?
Didn't Floyd say he made $300 million a month?
Hell yeah, bro.
Okay then.
Yeah, according to him, he's a billionaire.
You want to go to Dubai, baby?
Shit, man.
If he's got that much money, buy the Cowboys. Like, fuck you.
Did you see Jerry Jones? Speaking of the Cowboys, Jerry Jones just petitioned the NFL to remove Bad Bunny from the 2026 halftime show because all his gay shit he be doing. I was like, let's go, Jerry. That's what I'm talking about. Keeping something good about you, Jerry.
I
Wait,
mean,
so what? Say that one more time.
Because Bad Bunny, man, he's been engaging in a lot of like LGBTQ and like kissing dudes and dressing like a woman and shit like that publicly and shit. And so Jerry Jones petitioned the NFL to have Bad Bunny removed as the as part of the halftime show for the 2026 Super Bowl.
Oh shit! Old Bastard
Yeah.
making himself useful.
You know, that's what I said. I said, finally something good from Jerry, man. Let's go.
Yeah.
man.
Yeah,
well,
but who are they gonna put? Because I mean,
anyone they
I
fucking
don't watch
want.
the halftime shows, but I don't even
Bro,
fucking
anyone?
care.
Yeah, exactly. No, I initially had
It
no
depends on where it's
problem.
gonna be at. Where's it gonna be at?
I don't know. I have to look it up. I don't know where the Super Bowl is this year or next year.
I ain't gonna lie, it was gonna be a party at the fucking halftime show, bro. Fuck.
Because wasn't the last one in New Orleans?
It's gonna be in. Hang on, it's gonna be in Santa Clara, California. So
Because I think
Candlestick.
the last one I think was in New Orleans, and I think that should have been fucking Lil Wayne's opportunity.
Yo, that was disrespectful, bro.
This shouldn't have been
Fuck
Kendrick
And
Lamar.
listen, it's 2025. Y'all need to leave all Latino artists off the Super Bowl show. Leave all modern rappers off the Super. Put fucking rock and roll up there, bro.
nah, man.
Bro,
I'm not even a country fan.
What fucking
These
60
rappers from
years of
today are so
watching?
fucking trash, bro.
Rock and roll? What the fuck is that?
It's a Super Bowl. Wait, actually, you
I
know
get
what?
it.
I
I
take
get
that
it.
back. You know what? You're right, bro. I take that back. There's no more modern rock and roll's dead, bro.
Yeah, but even they said it last time. We didn't even have a song of the summer. Like music
You know
is
what I'm
down
saying?
too.
Yeah. I was telling my wife this the other day. I was like, you notice there's no real modern, like popular rock and roll's dead. Like
Bro,
the motherfuckers
Yeah,
we
I
grew
agree.
up on are old as hell, still doing shows, and there's no young, modern, actual famous rock and roll band right now. It's not a thing.
rap
Well, that's
is
because-
dead too.
No,
Rap is
that's
fucking
because all the
trash,
fucking bands and
But
shit.
where
They're
the
just
fuck
doing
is
shit on YouTube.
country?
Huh?
He's looking at the obituary, trying to find some material.
Yeah.
He's fighting with El Homo Loco, bro.
He's gonna form a tag team with Ku Klux Clown.
Yeah, like music is down. Fucking sports are down. Fuck, man.
Entertainment's in the shitter right now, bro.
It really is.
Bro, fucking man, watching my Eagles is like watching paint dry. Like, can you motherfuckers put an offensive drive together, please?
Oh, you're an
You
Eagles
that
fan,
fucking
Jason?
gay ass
Try being a
Cowboys
Cowboys
bro.
fan, Jason. Try being a Cowboys fan, bro. You're okay. You're doing all right.
Yeah.
You're doing all right.
Yeah, bro, you'll be all right, bro.
Like I
You
grew
can
up
squat on
outside.
there.
I grew up outside of Cleveland, bro. Like most of my family's Browns fans, and we got a pocket of Cowboys fans. And bro, like I'm like
Man,
now I know how my family felt all those years in the '90s. Now I know how they felt like when those Browns fans. I'm like,
Bro,
we're the
imagine
new
being a
Browns now.
imagine being a Bengals fan right now. Holy shit,
Fuck.
bro! Can we retroactively give Joe Burrow the MVP? Because holy
You know what I'm
shit,
saying?
he was working with that. He was working.
No, bro,
with
no.
fucking
Because
that.
you know what? It was the fucking Bengals and the Rams when they were the Super Bowl, bro. That right there is what turned me off to the NFL because Joe Burrow deserved that Super Bowl win.
Hey, any y'all watch anybody here keep up with baseball?
Nah,
Occasionally.
I'm gonna say if you do, man, did y'all see what the fucking Cleveland Indians or my bad, the Guardians? You see what the fuck they just pulled off?
What they do?
Bro, those motherfuckers in early September, or no, I'm sorry, late August, early September, were 15 and a half games out. Them motherfuckers went on a streak, bro. Won like 13 or 14 out of those 15, and then smashed my Texas Rangers with a walk-off home run, bro, and clinched the division. It was crazy.
Fuck.
Bro,
Isn't there a movie about that?
it's like unprecedented what they just did, bro. It's insane. I don't know if they're gonna make a good playoff run and make it to the World Series, but I'm happy for my family back home because I'm like one of 3 or 4 people back home that are actually Rangers fans. The rest are Cleveland fans. Tribe fans.
Yo, when the Rangers won in 2023,
No, I cried, bro. I fucking cried.
They had the gayest parade I've ever seen, bro.
Oh, I'm glad I went.
Oh man,
That was the
That's
gayest
fucked
shit ever.
up.
You up there in Dallas area, right? You in the DFW area, right?
Yeah, I'm in Dallas, bro.
Yeah. I'm down
man.
here
At
in
least
Houston.
they're not the fucking Mets though. God damn! Imagine. Holy! How do you do that, man? All you had to do was beat the fucking Marlins. The Marlins.
Or the fucking Yankees too. They're sorry as shit. They can't do nothing in the postseason. Nothing.
That's like Ryan Garcia losing to Rolly Romero.
That's exactly what that
Oh,
shit
hey
is.
guys, look at me. I'm Aaron Judge at the plate. All the bases are loaded in the playoffs, and I struck out.
I'm the Yankees. I'm the Yankees. I paid the most to all the players just to fucking lose. Like damn.
But I mean, if you're a lifelong Yankees fan, at least you got some shit to talk about. You got history, you got pennants and shit, man.
Yeah, like you could always say that you got the most
struggling, bro.
You got the most chips in Major League Baseball history. You know that didn't change. So there's always that statistic to fall back on.
The whole Steinbrenner era, that shit went hard, bro.
Yeah, that Steinbrenner, man, shit.
Bro, that sounds like the Cowboys in the '90s, bro.
I remember that I was watching that game where Yu Darvish was one pitch away from pitching a perfect game.
Shit, man.
Speaking of baseball, the Cincinnati Reds were up 2-0 in the Dodgers, and now it's 3-2. Wow.
Like shit, when I don't forget how many years ago, fucking Cleveland went to the World Series with the Cubs. Them motherfuckers was up. It was up fucking 3-0 and lost 4 straight, bro. My family back home was sick with it, bro.
How did you lose 4
straight?
Damn.
Get reverse swept. Never show your face again.
I was sitting there like, and then I got the pleasure of watching my Rangers. Neftali Felice is on the fucking mound. They're playing St. Louis. 1 pitch away from a fucking World Series title. And this motherfucker hits a base hit, brings in 2 runs, and we lose the World fucking Series, bro. I was like, yo.
Bro, 2011, Nelson Cruz dropping that ball for the fucking for the World Series.
Bro.
I damn near cried, bro.
If you're wondering, ladies and gentlemen, how down bad boxing is, we're fucking talking about baseball.
Baseball.
I'm trying to tell you, dog, like shit is late night baseball talks, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Real.
Shit. But motherfucking I just seen a music video a motherfucker made the week of the Spence Crawford fight. Hold on, let me see if y'all heard this shit. Motherfucker really made a music video. Two-Tone was in that shit.
No, hell no. Hey, speaking of Crawford, the Crawford Canelo fight, man. Am I the only one who had that 7-5 Crawford?
I had it. Honestly, Alex, me personally, and I've seen it. I had it 10-2 to 9-3, bro. That's how I had it.
So here's how it happened for me, man. Remember, I jumped off the live. I said, "Y'all, I got people out there. I'll get with y'all after it." I did, but we didn't talk about it much. I watched it and I was a little buzzed. So I was like, okay. But I remember watching the fight the first time because I watched it again. I watched it the first time, and I remember after round 10, my brain was like, yo, like these next two rounds are going to decide the winner. But I wasn't keeping score per round. So I was like, I don't know. I'm not sure. And then the next day I watched it back, and I'm like, 7-5 Crawford. However, Crawford controlled the whole fight. Does that make sense?
Yeah, because he was the ring general.
Yeah,
he was the ring general.
It's like a college football game. Let's say I show you the scoreboard and you see a team wins 14-7. You would think, right, that's a close game. But if you watched it, you'll be like, that team who scored 14, they were in control the whole game.
Yeah, because it's like everything that was happening was on Crawford's terms is the main thing. That Canelo wasn't getting off. He wasn't getting off the way he wanted to or when he wanted to. He got off wherever he could, but all of that was based on what Crawford is doing.
Bro,
you know?
Crawford, he did what I thought he couldn't do. He showed us a Crawford we'd never seen. He was more defensively responsible than I've ever seen him in his career.
Honestly, yeah.
Bro, he did everything fucking right, bro. It was perfect.
What I'm going to say is the question that I have for you guys, because they saying, Bo Mack just said he probably got 3 more fights in him. Do you want Crawford to keep fighting? Yes or no, Alex?
Hell yeah. I want to see a couple more.
Of course, why not?
Undefeated?
Yes, but the question becomes who though?
I don't care.
Yeah. Yeah, because it's not going to get bigger than Canelo, and that's what I always come back to.
Just fight some decent names, dog. Fight a couple decent names with a victory lap and then go home.
I mean, that's why I say no, because like there's nothing else to do but lose.
Question. Who's Shiraz coming with? Because isn't he like a big surprise or some shit or a big fight scheduled?
I seen somebody say they said it's gonna be Yanni back. Somebody said that. I mean, that's not a bad fight, y'all, if they made it. But it ain't gonna be at 160. Like, you could throw that bullshit out the window. It ain't gonna be at 160 if it's Yanni Beck and Shiraz. And I really can't think of nobody else for Shiraz to fight. Like, who you gonna fight?
Pacheco.
That's not a bad shout.
Hey,
Who you got?
Crawford's mentioned dropping down to 160. Who y'all want to see him fight if he drops down there?
No, I mean, look, the easiest answer for Crawford, if he's going to keep fighting, and there's a guy that I'm like, okay, I could go for that. On my boxing shit, never mind being a Crawford fan or worrying about this and worrying about that. If you tell me, all right, Crawford going to keep fighting, the guy I would want to see him fight is Yanni Beck. That's who I would want to see him fight.
I fucks with that.
I would want to see him fight Yanni Beck.
Baseball update. So you know how I said it was 3-2 Dodgers over the Reds? It's now 7-2 Dodgers over the Reds.
Oh,
nah.
Cincinnati just struggling all around, bro.
Nah,
Bro. The Cincinnati Reds, the Cincinnati Reds are going to go down in history as the most. How the fuck did this team make the playoffs ever?
Yo, how?
And the answer is the Mets.
Bro, Flop City Mayor, the Reds.
You know, and last year we were supposed to have a classic between the Dodgers and Yankees, and they got smoked.
Yeah.
Because Aaron Judge ain't shit.
What was I going to say? Yeah. As far as Crawford, yeah, that's the only real fight that's on the table that I'm like, yeah, I could go for that. Crawford, Yanni Beck, I could go for that.
I'll get up for that.
Go for that. Yeah. You know, because you seen the Adama sparring footage, and I understand that it's sparring, but it's like, am I really hot to see Crawford versus Adames? Nah, not really. And Lara don't want to see Lara fight, bro. Like, nobody want to watch that dude like that. So Yanni Beck is the best shout, you know? It's the best shout.
If Crawford fought Lara, it would look like Canelo Lara all over again. He'd be chasing him around the ring.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Well, no, because Lara doesn't move as much these days. You know he really can't because he's like 42 or whatever. So it's just... It's a nothing fight, in other words. That, Brody, if there are people that didn't want to give Crawford credit for Spence, you think they're going to give him credit for a 42-year-old Lara? No, like, it's a waste of time. Like,
I don't think he gets you. I think it was Jason or somebody who said earlier, but I don't think Crawford's going to get credit for anybody else after this.
No, he's not going to get his. He's not going to get his just due.
He's
not going to
get
get his just due until he retires. Until he retires, and it's like. The obviousness of everything is right in front of everybody. You understand that Postol did better than Spence, right?
Mm-hmm.
Postol did better than Spence. But y'all don't want to give him credit.
Bro,
okay, then don't give him credit.
Better than Spence.
If Crawford decides to fight at 160, I want to see him fight Conor Ben in the UK, bro.
Conor want to drop back down to 147.
Oh fuck.
That's what he said, bro.
It's gonna be Eubank.
The shit is, you know what the shit is? I'm not against that because, yo, look, them dudes at 54 will fuck him up. Okay, I'm not trying to save Conor. I'm just saying that I want to see a good fight, a competitive fight. Well, you can't be competitive with a lot of them. A lot of them guys will fuck him up.
Was the last Eubank fight? Was the last Eubank fight a catchweight?
No, it was 60. It was
60 straight, right?
60. It was 60 straight with a rehydration cap.
Rehydration. Yeah. So, like, dropping back down to 147, bro. Like, you're gonna need them special eggs for that, bro.
No, but you know what the motherfucker said? The motherfucker said, which surprised me. He's only at 150 something right now. He's only at 150 something right now.
Man, I was about to say the dudes at 147 fucked Ben up, but then I thought about, like, who?
Mario Barrio.
That's what I'm saying. That I would go with, well, depending on how he gets down. Ben versus Barrios is a good fight. That is a good fight. And you know what? I think Ben could win that one. Now, Ben versus Norman, I don't know. But it's a good fight. It's a good fight. Conor Ben versus Shakram Gayasov. It's a good fight. It's a good fight. Just like, yeah, I want to see good fights. And you getting your ass beat at 154. Well, that's not a good fight. Like, bro, you not beating Boachuk, Madrimov, Murtazaliev. You not beating them. Xander will outpoint you easily. Abbas Peru might overpower you. Like, yeah, that dude is a fucking machine, dog. He got an engine, and he's a fucking machine. All them dudes beat his ass. Shout out the motherfucking killer. Shiraz versus Rezendi. Ooh. Who y'all got in that?
I don't know.
Shiraz versus Rezendes.
Hey, that's a good one.
I'll
I
take
can't call it. I can't
Shiraz.
call it, bro. I gotta admit, I can't call
Yo,
that one.
Rezendes ain't never been knocked out, you know? He ain't never been knocked out.
That's
Yeah,
what's
but
making me
Shiraz got that
hesitate.
cement fist, bro.
You know what the fuck? You know what bothers me? That undefeated is scared to answer the fucking. Do y'all realize how fucking quiet he got?
I'm
Yep.
thinking,
You
bro. I'm
scared?
thinking.
No,
I'm
you're fucking
thinking.
scared to answer the fucking Rezendes Shiraz, bro.
I'm thinking about Resendiz. He beat Caleb. He beat the dude from Washington. I forgot his name. Jared Hurd, was it?
Jared Hurd.
Jared Hurd.
Jared Hurd.
I,
He
I,
did
I'll give him a
fuck
shot.
him up.
I'll give him a shot. Bring that Arabian motherfucker. We'll fuck him up. Come on.
Shout
gonna
out to
say-
motherfucking Luis. It's time to make Xander Gaias versus Virgin Ortiz. I mean, like, I would hope, my dude. I would hope, you know.
Don't
But
hold
it's
your
just
breath.
that. There you go. That's where I'm at. They're like, yo, dog. Y'all want this dude. Y'all want this.
God damn
Shout
it.
out.
Yo, hey, you need to give him his $2 back, bro. That's how funny that was.
Yo, motherfucker, super chatted that shit is the worst part.
Just make sure you
Super
read
chatted
that.
shit. Like, he wanted to make sure I read that shit. Rezendi's nuts. You know what I'm saying?
But no,
They still.
Virgin,
You know what they talking about? No, you
Virgin.
know what they talking about now, Jason? They talking about Plant and Berlanga. Who wins that shit show?
Coming off for losses.
They both are.
I know. Is that a
I have to believe Caleb Plant can beat Berlanga. Because if he
I-
can't
I
beat
want-
Berlanga, he's done.
Bro, I
Yeah.
want to too. Like, I'm at a point where if you can't beat Berlanga, Jordan Plant needs to divorce you and marry me. And marry me.
You're stupid as fuck.
Honest to God, bro. Like, you don't deserve her, bro. If you can't beat this fucking guy, you don't deserve her, bro. Okay? Straight cheese.
That's fair.
Straight like that. Straight like that.
I was gonna say,
What
know
about
what I'm saying?
Rezendes?
Ortiz.
What about Rezendes nuts and fucking Berlanga?
I would go Rezendes. I would still go Rezendes. Look, Rezendes is not a guy who's caught between styles. It's like, does he have his limitations? Yes, but he knows who he is. He knows what he is, and he knows what he wants to do.
And he stays within that framework. Yeah.
Exactly.
Stays in that
Edgar,
lane,
Edgar, you thought you were a knockout puncher? Nope. Then you tried to be a boxer. Mayweather,
Nope.
you talking all that dumb shit? Nope.
Ring
You don't know what the
IQ,
fuck-
Ring IQ, B.
Right? So
He got
you don't know
school shut out 12
you don't
nothing,
know
bro.
what that dude don't know what the fuck he is, bro. He don't know. He Fat Joe. He's Big Pun. He don't know what the fuck
He's
he
gay.
is, bro. He's fucking gay, bro. Shout out to Real G. Didn't Rezendes get TKO'd? But did he? He didn't get TK. He lost to Elijah, but I don't think he got knocked out by Elijah.
Yeah, but
Yo,
Elijah ain't no pushover, bro.
Well, whatever happened to that motherfucker?
No, you didn't. He got fucking his ass beat by Kyron Davis, bro. He got
I know.
fucked up.
I know, but wasn't that like a year ago?
Bueno, I mean, the fuck? It's PBC, bro. Like, you know, they only got like a handful of cards and a handful of chances to get a motherfucker out.
No,
Yeah.
he did. He lost by TKO in round 8 to Elijah Garcia.
Oh shit. I didn't know TKO. Wow.
Zuko
I
box.
thought I had high hopes for Elijah too, man. I thought he was gonna be a motherfucker, man. I had high
He's that-
hopes for that kid.
He's out there with Coach Benavidez, bro. What do you expect?
I'm saying, because the kid had some size. He's a southpaw. He looked okay in the fights that I saw him in, but damn, man, they said he has a discipline issue, is what I was told. He has a discipline issue in between fights. He has fat camps.
Andy Ruiz.
Andy Ruiz,
you
bro,
have a-
snap into a Snickers.
Snap it to a Snickers.
Snap into a Snickers, bro. Like, he got issues, bro. You know what I'm saying? Fucking Andy Ruiz, man. Shit.
What a waste.
Fighting Deontay Wilder.
He's a good fucking fighter, man. Is the stupid part. Like, it's really ridiculous that that dude actually is a good fighter, but
I
the
thought
fuck wrong
he
with
gave.
him, bro?
I thought he gave Joyce Joseph Parker a run for his money down there in New Zealand.
I
Bro,
thought
most
he
people
beat Joseph
most,
Parker.
That's what I was gonna say. Most people think he beat Joseph. It's just it's in New Zealand, so you know what time it is. But Andy fucking Ruiz, bro. And the worst shit is that his name, he had value that carried over. Even now, he's still a somebody. You know what I mean? That if you said Richard Torres versus Andy Ruiz, people would
Let's
pay attention. They would pay because,
let's
like,
get it.
right? Like they would, or if you said Fabio Wortley, Andy Ruiz, they would pay attention. Like, yeah, you still a somebody. You know, it's just I don't know what the fuck your problem is, bro. Like, yo, it's wild money out here for you, but it's wild money for him out here. Like, yeah, like you get money, but I just don't think he want to fight, man.
Um,
When you see shit like that, it's like the dude don't want to fight because there's plenty of fights, there's plenty of money. You just don't want to fight.
talking about Andy.
Yeah, I don't think he wants to fight, bro.
He's a fuck up, bro. For being honest, he's a fuck up. Whenever he got that Joshua payday, bro, you know it went to his head. Uh, he's just yeah, bro. He's just
Shout
I
out,
wouldn't
shout
touch
out
that.
to El Elmir. What's your opinion on the call Aiden Ross got before the Canelo Crawford fight, telling him to change his $1 million bet on Canelo? Wonder if they told him Canelo was injured. Maybe,
Interesting.
maybe, maybe. Somebody might have known. Shit gets around. Somebody might have known he had a fucked up elbow. Somebody might have known. I don't rule that out. I don't rule that out at all. But do I think he lost because of the elbow? No. None of
That's
these
what I
fighters.
said.
None of these fighters ever really, especially at the level that Canelo and Crawford compete, none of them ever go into a fight without something.
Jules,
Ache,
thank you. Thank you.
pain.
Every fight these dudes enter, they got lingering injuries, shit's hurting, something's not right. Like
Yeah,
they just
like
power
none of
through
them
the shit.
ever
It's
go in
normal. Yeah.
100% tip
No.
top shape. Nothing like there's always something, bro. There's always something.
Do you know what the most frightening thing was about that whole weekend with both Crawford and Inoue, for that matter? Is that both those dudes showed I could 10-2, 12-0 blitz you and you never touch me. The only reason these fights are exciting is because I let you get close. Like,
Yeah.
what the fuck, dude?
You know, low key on the girl side, that's Katie. Low key. A lot of them shits is wars because you let it be a war. If you really get on your toes, this shit don't gotta be a war. You do that because you
but
want to entertain people.
I think the Crawford Canelo is an exception. Crawford wasn't going to keep Canelo off of him. No.
I mean, like one thing that like
He
you know, and
outsmarted him. He outsmarted him inside. Like that's
it's
it.
not because it's not revisionist history. It's almost like because remember, towards the end of the fight, Crawford decides, okay, now it's okay to exchange and trade. He knew like, yo, dog, Canelo still hit hard or whatever. Like you ain't moving all like that for no reason. You know what I mean? You're moving for no reason. And that's that I think that's what's really special that he did. That he outfought. I didn't think that, Alex. I really didn't think that he would win exchanges
I didn't
with
either.
Canelo.
He said
That is really what blew me
Yeah.
away. To like,
and then he was asked that question. What we just said, he was asked that question in that interview, and he said, "Look, man, I don't know how to tell you. Just everything clicked that night. I did everything right. Everything fell into place. Everything worked out. Like everything. I was just, I don't know. Everything was clicking."
I was gonna save this for Friday, but I decided who my pound for pound number one is. It's Crawford. I decided. I'm gonna give it to Crawford because I view him and Usyk as interchangeable. You can have Usyk there, and I'm like, yeah, I can't argue with that. There's a real argument that he's number one. But the reason I give it to Crawford is like it's sort of some bitch ass shit, but not really. It's that yo dog, look at how much shit he do and they still attack him. Look at how much shit he do. And what did he do that was so wrong? He wanted to fight those people. They didn't want to fight him. But y'all make up narratives and y'all move the goalposts and make up bullshit. It's like, yeah, I'm gonna give it to him off of that. That you know what, dog? That dude deserved that shit. You know what I'm saying? Y'all been tearing that mother. It's more than 5 years, Alex.
Bro,
it's like
his whole
7
career.
years. It's of tearing the dude, and it's like, yo, what the fuck did he do that was so wrong? All he wanted to do was fight these motherfuckers.
Bro, we've been
Y'all
telling
was making
people. We've been
Make
saying
an
it for
excuse
years.
for him.
Crawford is gifted. He's different. He's something special. Like, he is truly one of those people. He's a victim of his fucking resume. Listen, if Crawford got every opponent he wanted in his career right now, he would still be undefeated, and he'll be the greatest boxer of all time. Easy.
Bro,
Yeah, but I seen some fucking jackass on fucking Facebook talking about he ducked the smoke. Ducked the smoke with who, dog? Danny Garcia?
Get the fuck out of here, bro.
Get the fuck out of here, bro.
Yeah,
Bro,
dude, he ducked
well,
the
what-
smoke with Danny Garcia, dude. Look at him.
Hey.
No,
Hey, Danny
done.
He's so pretty.
Shut
He's
shut
such a
up,
pretty
Jason.
guy.
Done. Do it in a Trump voice.
Oh man. People were here to talk about Danny Garcia. People have been ducking this guy for a very long time. And you know what? It's time for the reckoning. You're gonna have to sign up to some kick-ass whip
He
ass.
said, Abu.
Yo,
you
Danny Garcia and his 6 toes and no match.
Danny Garcia is a
Yo, I
cute guy.
swear-
He's a really, you know what? I think he's a very handsome guy. People are talking about it online. And you know what? Have you seen his haircut?
You would say shit like that too, bro.
Yo, this is the greatest fucking trick. Yo, don't let me learn how to do that shit, dog.
Hey,
Don't
nah, you
let
see,
me-
hey, you seen Shane Gillis do Trump, bro?
Oh, that was
I
good
gotta see
too.
that shit.
That dude is
Bro,
fucking
Shane
great,
Gillis.
bro.
Bro,
Yo,
you get
there's a
go to
There's a
YouTube,
lot
Shane
of good
Gillis
ones
Trump.
out there.
What,
No,
what-
watch his Kill Tony episode as Donald Trump, bro. That's just hilarious.
Bro, I should have you in fucking tears, bro.
But seriously,
Crawford?
when people talk about the ducking these guys, I think it's just like you can tell there's the inner workings of this mechanism happening, and this mechanism is just meant to manipulate you, and into thinking that we have the special guys on this side of the street. This is where all the special fighters are, and you know what? That guy is not worthy. Make him not worthy, so nobody
saying
has to
PBC?
question it.
Yeah. But
What,
because that was the attitude that and you see how it breaks down that quiet as kept. Victor Postol did better against Crawford than Spence. Mean Machine did better than Spence. I say it all the time. Your average top rank gatekeeper or contender is better than a PBC champion. Yeah. Joet Gonzalez, right? He got fucking robbed. We seen the fight. He got fucking robbed, right? Brandon Figueroa is a guy that the PBC is invested in. Joet is a second string top ranked fighter. And he beat that. Like, we should have beat that motherfucker. They robbed him. But that's the point. A top ranked gatekeeper is often better than a PBC champion.
Bro, we said it for years before the fight happened. Spence is not who y'all think he is. He is not on Crawford's level. This is going to be bad. He's going to get washed. Nobody fucking listened, bro. Look what happened. Like, bro.
Yeah. So now it's just a spin job. And now it's like, well, listen, if you are still one of these people that is tearing down Terrence after he beat Canelo, maybe you had an iota of a narrative, a thread of a narrative that Spence was damaged goods. You can't make excuses anymore. Canelo is better than the whole PBC combined, and Crawford beat him.
And you know what? It's the same. It's the same mindset. Or people who are like, "Oh, well, we need to revisit Canelo's career. We need to Canelo. Oh, he was exposed." Well, like, shut the fuck up.
Yeah, because he still beat Charlo and he still beat fucking Caleb. So shut the fuck up, bro. Okay.
You know what I mean?
And Caleb is one of y'all PBC All Stars, and
He's
Charlo
still
is
the
a
first
PBC
ever
All-Star.
168 undisputed champion in the world in the history of boxing.
Yo, what Crawford told Andre Ward in the interview that he wanted to be undisputed at 54, and Fundora said no. Like, what?
Bro, pero eso se sabe. Pero eso se sabe, maning. You saw the night of the fight, Samson already. Bro, they worked it out already. You like, that's how I know. Listen to me. Look in my asshole. Look in my asshole.
It's a bitch.
Well,
Hey, it's echoing. Hey, I'm looking in there, bro. There's an echo.
Yeah,
Listen,
why is there a gap in there?
No, just
How
playing.
Dick's been up in there.
This is how I know they set up Tim Tszyu. They had it all set up for Errol Spence to be there ringside for that shit. They had it all set up for him to be there. How the fuck you knew Sebastian was going to win? Yeah, you could say you're confident in your guy and all the bullshit, even though he was coming off a loss. Remember? He was coming off the loss, the knockout loss to Mendoza. It's like you could see that, yo, y'all had this shit all set up that, yo, last minute we gonna swap out Keith, we gonna throw you in there, you gonna beat Tim. He not gonna be ready for you because you fucking 6'6" southpaw. It's the opposite of what the fuck he was getting ready for. We gonna set this shit up beautiful. And they already knew they was gonna try to do the Spence bullshit. It's really Spence that actually fucked up that plan because he said it. I'm gonna come back when I feel like it. That's what he said. I'm gonna come back when I feel like it on my time. It's like, oh, they wanted him to come back, but he ain't feel like doing it. It's like, yo, man, y'all, that whole brand is like, yo, this shit is straight garbage, bro.
It's imploding, bro.
Garbage.
I mean, if he's as good as everybody says he is, like, bro, it's been 16 years since Crawford beat you. Where you been, bro?
For real, too. You know what I'm saying? Like, you could have been came back.
Like, what the fuck?
Bro, Crawford literally made history, had a whole new fucking child. Like,
bro,
where the fuck
let's put it in perspective. Mike Tyson had a comeback fight since you were gone, and he's about to have a second one.
You know what I'm saying? For real.
I don't think, you know, no, and you know, I don't, because they're doing it, you know. I don't think Spence is Hall of Fame worthy, and this is why. This is why. You lost one fight, dude. And you know what? Because of who Crawford is and who he turned out to be, maybe you don't have to be ashamed of that. But if you was really for real, you would have came back by now. The beating that he got, right? The beating that he got is not that different from the beating that Joseph Parker got with Joe Joyce. Remember, Joe Joyce beat the shit out of him, dog. And then he dropped him. He fucked him up. But Joseph didn't go cry in the corner. He had, a couple of months. I'm back. I'm back with another one. And I'm going to build myself up. Spence, the real reason you not back.
He believed his own hype.
The real reason you not nice like that, bro. You not from that. Motherfuckers get that. No. Yo, Chocolatito got knocked the fuck out. He got knocked. Was that the end of Chocolatito? No.
Manny either. Like, these guys come back. But this guy believed his own hype. He really thought he was that guy.
Hey, to boot, he took his first loss in his fucking prime years still. What? And you're not back yet? It's almost 3 years, bro.
Exactly. Like, Crawford is older than him. People tend to forget that, Crawford is older than him. And what really is exhausting is that you see how disingenuous the people are. Before the fight, he's the fucking eye collector. He's going to collect his fucking eye. There's no damage. Remember, this is the shit they literally said right after the accident. He's fine. It was just superficial damage. It was just lacerations, right? He's going to fuck up Terrence Crawford. He's going to collect his eye. After the fact, oh, no, he was damaged goods. He wasn't right. He was, man, go to hell, bro.
And you know what, Jules? Hey, y'all, to be clear, I want to make this clear, too, at least from my position. This isn't me knocking Spence directly. Like, hey, Spence, if you feel like you're done, then you're done. If you feel like you're going to fight, well, then come fight. But what we're talking about, I feel like this is a message to everybody who hyped him up to be something he wasn't.
Yes. Yeah, that is Spence's fans that we talk.
Yes.
The narrative pushes, I want to say, because Spence don't even seem like that bad a guy. It's these motherfuckers that it's like, yo, why the fuck is you like that, dog? Fuck is wrong with you?
Because look, if Spence would have took 8 months to a year off after the Crawford fight and came back, I'm confident he has successes. He beats people.
The shit, you know what the other thing is? The other thing is Alex being and look, I'm not trying to shit on Spence. I'm not. But it's just that he was another one that I looked at him like, yo, if he go to 54, they probably gonna beat his ass.
Yeah, he started at 54. There's a reason he moved down to 47.
Yeah, like if you think about it, like I'll say Spence and Jermell. I got Jermell. If they would have fought, yeah, I got Jermell, bro. I got Jermell. I mean, Spence and Laura. Are you joking? Are you joking? Yo, Laura would have boxed his socks off.
Or knocked him the fuck out.
Bro, if Spence takes a forehead punch from Canelo like Charlo did, he goes to sleep, bro.
But all I know is that Jermell Charlo and Laura would have knocked Mikey Garcia out. They would have knocked Mikey Garcia out.
It's very fucking obvious. They remember for 10 seconds because of the amateur shit. Spence and Castano was a thing because Castano beat him in the amateurs. Yo, I don't think Spence would have beat Castano at all. No, you would have got overpowered, Brody. You would have got overwhelmed by that Argentine. Yeah. So it's like Spence is a guy in hindsight who I believe was always doomed to fail. Like Wilder, you can't hide forever. That's the thing about boxing. You can't hide forever. It's gonna come out. Sooner or later, what's real, it's gonna come out that you not like that. You are not like that.
It's happened with all of them, bro. It's happened with fucking Wilder, with Spence, with Javon Gay, and it's gonna happen with Benavidez también.
Yeah.
The narrative only works so long until you're stuck with only getting paired with other elite fighters, and you're going to get shown.
And
I'd
I
argue
think
this-
Javante, I think Javante Davis has seen enough of that he will not, even though it already happened technically, but he will not allow himself to be the next one on the guillotine. He won't like bro, there's not a lot of easy money left out here.
Nope.
It's not.
You know what's
It's
the
over.
indicator? Hey, in that last press conference, they asked him about being the face of boxing. 2 years ago, he said, I'm the face of boxing. The other day, he said, I'm not the face of boxing. I'm just a guy who boxes.
Exactly.
He's already seeing himself out, bro. He's seeing himself out.
Know your place, motherfucker.
Bro,
know
that was
your
some Dear
motherfucking
Diary
place.
shit.
Dear
I
diary.
still,
Dear Diary, I'm not the
still-
face of boxing.
I still wonder what he told. Why he threatened Jillian Love and Jake. Like, why was he saying I'm gonna beat your ass or some shit
You
like
know
that?
what?
Damn,
Honestly,
why would you even talk
yo,
about it?
yo lo dije, manín, que I only care about the undercard. Esa vaina was a red flag. That was a red flag. He said, if y'all try anything, I really think they made a deal. Like, yo, we gonna spar. We gonna move around, throw a couple punches. Nothing crazy. That's what I think that was, bro. They made a deal. I'm not really trying to knock you out. You not really trying to knock me out. We'll get in with a couple of good ones here and there, make it look good, sell it. But it's not a real fight. Yo, dog, Calvin Ford called. Explain to me why Calvin Ford called it an exhibition. Explain it to. They billing it as a real fight. You understand? This is after all of that. If you go to Calvin Ford shit, what he said, emphasis, this is an exhibition. Why would he say that? I thought this was a real fight with a real outcome. What you mean exhibition?
So the three judges are gonna have a draw. I'm guessing.
Who
Put some
knows,
money
bro?
on that shit. Put some
Bro,
money
it's
on that one.
fucking draw, dog. Like you never know. Like it just looked like y'all not really in there to get at each other. Y'all not.
They're not. There's no way. There's no
It's
fucking way.
like y'all not.
Look,
Y'all not. Like,
Javante's too skilled for him. He's too fucking big and heavy for Javante. There's no way they're gonna fight for real.
yeah, like this not a for real fight, dog. And it's like, well, it makes sense that it wouldn't be a for real fight. Like it's very obvious, you know. So it's like, yeah,
I mean, I'm not
who
gonna be
cares?
surprised if they come out and they got headgear on, bro.
Yeah, like at this point, I just want him to retire. That's all I want. Like, bro, I don't care if he don't fight Shakur. I never thought he was gonna do that anyway. I never thought that dude was gonna do nothing. Long as he retire, it's all good. I don't give a fuck. Just go away and take your
And
gay
the whole
ass.
time,
Although it'll be-
and the whole
it'll be
time,
hilarious.
people are looking at Jake Paul like, when's he gonna fight somebody serious? When's he gonna fight somebody serious? Right before all y'all's eyes, every fight, he ain't fighting a serious opponent who could really beat him, and he's making triple digit millions every fight. This dude he's playing the system, bro. He knows what he's doing. He's
Exactly.
making work.
And you can't even get mad at him because
Nope.
the real reason you can't get mad at him is because the people in boxing want this. I'm not talking about us, not the boxing fans, the industry people. If the industry did not want Jake Paul in it, he would not be in it. Y'all sell y'all soul too easily. Javante is the perfect example. You got any fight you want with anybody from 135 to 140, you can make it. Any fight, Keyshawn Davis, Shakur Stevenson, Teofimo Lopez, is fights galore for you. This is what you chose. That's not, and you can't put that on Jake. Jake is an opportunist, like you are opportunist, but you're the one who's supposed to be held to a standard. You're supposed to be the esteemed fucking professional. But look, you opted out, you know? Shit is crazy, yo. Be back after these commercial messages.
But if they
Hey,
do,
why you always
do
talking
it
about commercial
in-
messages and we don't get on commercials, man?
Well, maybe the people watching get commercials because they don't have ad block on.
I know, right? Just like Jules won't pay for YouTube Premium and shit. What, $9 a month and shit?
Man, I don't pay for YouTube Premium. Fuck that
I
shit.
do. Fuck ads, bro. I'm tired of that shit.
Yeah, fuck that, bro.
You know what's crazy too? I'm like, yo, you spoiled A Dog. Like, bro, you grew up in the motherfucking 90s, bro. Commercials were regular. There was no streaming, none of that shit. How the fuck you so spoiled that you too cool for ads now? I don't know what's wrong with me, man. I need to get my shit together.
Man, ads used to be the shit. Like you
Yeah,
remember
that's what
the old
you used to look forward to the commercials, remember?
No, man, you remember the old Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle toy ads where like they had a whole ass story to sell you on that shit? Like
Fuck yeah. You know what, bro? Speaking of toy ads, anybody 30 and up in this motherfucker, do y'all remember when you would watch advertisement commercials, the commercials for toys, when it was especially the G.I. Joe ones? Do you remember the crazy terrain and background setups they had for those toys?
Yeah, man. How come those were never for sale?
Yeah, I'd be like, yo, how do they set I want to make that. I'd be in my backyard digging and trying to make it look like the shit I saw on TV, but never fucking worked out. Fuck, man. That shit was cool.
No.
Late night toy talk.
Growing up in the 90s, man, it was great.
Mm-hmm. I ain't gonna lie, man. Shit. Like, yeah, like I remember my pops was telling me, Mijo, he used to go, Mijo, you ain't seen nothing yet. He was fucking right, man. Like, fucking shit is crazy now, man. Like, I had no idea, but that was the best time, bro. The 90s were fucking awesome, man. And all I did was find reasons to bitch and complain about shit. Damn.
90s were a simpler time, man.
Fuck yeah, dude. I ain't gonna lie. If you go go right up to any point right before smartphones and social media, life was gravy, dog. Fucking
yeah, you beat me to it, bro. There's these phones that kill everything.
Yeah.
And you know,
I remember when YouTube came out, everything was still gravy. No smartphones yet. YouTube was out before that. YouTube was still cool. But then the smartphones and the social media started, bro, and shit got fucking weird, man. Damn. Fucking Yahoo Messenger and shit. Good old AOL dial up. Once you get on the online, bro, can't nobody in the house use the phone. You know what I'm talking about?
Man, I remember my friends used to come over and they'd be like, "Hey, let me check my my MySpace," and I would have AOL. That dial up, man. They used to cook my ass, boy.
Yeah. And it shows that stupid little yellow dude walking while you waiting for that shit to load.
Motherfucker walking around the world and shit.
Yeah. Oh shit. Yeah, it's good times,
the Reds just did the pussiest thing in all of baseball. Ohtani was at the plate, and they were like, "Nah, you go ahead." They advanced him to first. So Mookie Betts hit his single.
Boxing so uneventful. Y'all talking about dial-up internet
and baseball.
Yes, and baseball.
Jesus fucking
bro. As a matter of fact, isn't October dry? We ain't got shit till November, huh?
So
we ain't got shit. Hang on, let's look at the boxing schedule.
Got a whole virgin month of October, bro. And this is my birthday month. This is some bullshit.
Something's going on because music is not being music. Sports are not being sports. Is there any good movies coming out lately?
It's because it's all the Jews are not producing any more entertainment for us because we're all waking up and shit, bro.
Yeah.
Is there any good movies coming out?
There is. There's a good horror joint coming out. What's it called? Fuck. Damn it. Just saw it earlier. Can't fucking think now. What y'all motherfuckers even do for Halloween? That's my birthday. What's everybody doing on Halloween?
Just tormenting kids without being looked down upon by society.
Okay, that's what's up.
Nah, the nephew and I are gonna go as matching ghosts.
Nice. Take your nephew trick or treating.
Yep. Give
shit right there,
my sister a break.
That's wholesome shit right there, dog. Hell yeah.
I mean, it's for me too, because like you get a certain age, cake and candy's weird, but now it's like, yeah, it's okay now. I got
I'm at the point where, like, you know, the kids, we get the kids all ready. They go out, and me and the wife, we sit on the driveway and we hand out candy, but we also have a couple of bowls and we do like Jello shots and Jello syringe shots. So when the adults bring their kids, we hand the Jello shots to the adults and shit.
Oh, that's what's up.
We play like little music and shit, whatever. My boy Moose, no Pitbull, he be out there chilling, greeting everybody.
Oh, how dare you have a pit bull around the children? How dare you have a pit bull around the children?
I
Think
know.
of the
Oh my
children.
gosh, never. Oh no.
Fucking
Fuck, man.
bitches. All right, let's go. Oh my god. Okay, so I clicked on IMDb to look at upcoming movie releases. One of the
Okay,
first
what
one
we
that
got?
pops up is The Smashing Machine.
Oh, that's
What?
the one about the MMA fighter.
With Dwayne Johnson and the MMA fighter.
Yeah, Mark.
I don't even-
What's his name? Mark. Fucking MMA fighter, the old school dude. Anyway, it's based on a true story.
Mark Kerr.
Yeah, there you go, Mark Kurt. Yeah, and what's her
Bone
name?
Lake
Emily
is
plays his wife though, man. Emily Blunt. Emily Blunt's in that. She
Emily
plays
Blunt.
the wife.
Emily Blunt.
He was on Joe Rogan the other day.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Emily Blunt. Just because she's in it, I'll watch. And Rock, he slimmed down, man. He let the roids go, bro. He looks like he's a normal person now.
Doctor fucking told him cut that steroid shit out.
Yeah, that's what I think. Yeah, and you know what? And I told people, I was like, look, man, I was like, that's not an accident. Like, he's not hurting, he's not sick. I'm like, that dude's been professionally cycling with the best doctors in the world for years, and he knows his time for his body to not do it no more. So he went. That's how he's supposed to look.
And doctor also told him to stop going to In-N-Out for the first time ever, the second year, third year in a row.
Your organs can't continue to support that much tissue.
Yeah.
When you get older. So, there's a lot of people that are obese, and you wonder why there's like people walking around so fat. Your body is resilient. Your body could really handle all that weight for a very long time. But once you hit a certain age, you're in serious risk of failure or organ failure. The first sign is liver enzymes. So once your liver enzymes start getting really high, you start exhibiting signs of cirrhosis or cell damage. And when you take steroids, your liver has to work overtime to filter all that, and you start damage. So even if you're being healthy, even if you're eating healthy and you're working out and doing all the stuff, all the roids you're doing are damaging your liver little by little. It's less damaging than like sugar, because sugar will fuck your liver up, and alcohol obviously will fuck your liver up. But when you get a certain age, a lot of your organs will not be able to support that much tissue. Like the blood has to flow through all of that tissue in your body. It's the same with like being fat and overweight. In this case, if you have a lot of muscle and your frame is supporting that much tissue, your organs will start to shut down, and your first organs to go are liver, kidney, and heart.
Man, we ain't got nothing till the 11th when Ennis takes on Puma.
Yeah, so I would advise any of you guys, if you guys are juicing or doing TRT or anything, like just do your blood work. Make sure your liver enzymes are good, and your hematocrit levels are not above 51. Once you go back,
you said creatine, bro?
No, hematocrit.
No, creatine, no.
Hematocrit judges the red blood cell count in your blood. So it's basically, if you ever hear the word viscous blood or like thick blood, basically your hematocrit is really high, and that means your blood is a little thicker. So the best thing to do is either donate blood if you're doing TRT, or just watch the levels and stay away from a lot of iron. So stuff like that.
Drew?
Take magnesium, take potassium. That'll help lower your heart rate and keep things moving nice and smoothly.
That's why I can never juice, man.
No, you can.
No, I can't. No, I can't. I'm telling you, like I'm not. When it comes to iron levels, I have an unnaturally high level of iron in my blood, just naturally.
Yeah, you can. You just have to get your blood work done like
regularly,
at least every 6 months. Okay. Because if your hematocrit shoots up really high, that's not good, right? One of the first signs of that is you'll have itchy skin. Like you'll just itch for no reason. Sometimes you're like, what the fuck? Why is my arm itchy, or my leg, or my neck, or my back?
Yeah,
it's all itchy, And those are one of the symptoms of high hematocrit. But if you get those under control, you get your blood work every 6 months, at least every 6 months, you'll be okay. In the Rock's case, the guy, he had the money to work with the best fucking doctors, the best everything. But if you have that much tissue, your organs are not going to be able to support that much tissue. It just can't. Look at that Bustamante guy.
Yeah, he's right.
Drax from what was it?
He's the same thing. Yeah.
Yeah. He had to.
Batista.
Bullshit. I wanted other roles. No, dude.
Yeah,
No.
bro. I didn't buy that bullshit about
You
I
had to
want
stop-
to. I
you had
want.
to
I want to
stop
look
juicing.
better on the screen. You fucking had
You
to,
had to
bro.
stop
You
juicing, bro.
had to stop doing that because your
The
body
thing
is
is
too big.
the thing is that it's not hating on guys that get swole. You understand?
No.
It's really not. It's
Hell
not
no.
hating on them. It's just that it's not functional. Being that big, there's no real reason to be that big.
Other than you want a role, you want a movie role.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
it.
It's not functional. Like, dog, I'm in the
Mm-mm.
gym all the time, and you got guys. These is big guys. They can't do a pull up. They can't do one.
Yeah,
they
body
can't.
weight pull up. Yeah.
No, they can't. No, it's too. They're too heavy, dude. First of all,
Can't do.
and
And that's always been my barometer for how healthy I am and how healthy I'm not. Like that's my whole life, because I've always been able to do them. If I only got 3 to 5, I'm not in shape. Normally 10 to 15 is my normal range.
If it's for you, but normally if a guy can do like 3 to 5, you're okay. It's not bad.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say, Jules. Yeah, if you can do
you'd be
3 to 5
surprised-
pull-ups, you're
listen,
actually
Jules,
doing
you'd be
really well.
surprised how many
No,
guys out there cannot do one pull-up.
One. Yep.
There
I
are
say
so many.
no, bro. This is what I'm saying. I say 3 to 5. I know that I'm not in shape because normally I can do more than that. So if it drops below 5, I know, like, I need to start exercising. But
Exactly.
like I was honestly surprised when I read that, like, the average cat can't do like one.
The average cat will gasp if they have to do 10 push-ups. It's hard for an average person to do 10 push-ups.
I find, that
is fucking unreal.
I read that, Don. I read that and I found that unbelievable. Like I was in disbelief. Like, nah,
it is
no
disturbing.
fucking way, bro.
I mean,
if I do them, because there's better chest exercises.
Right.
But if I do them, I'm down here with my I gotta make this shit harder.
Nipples,
I'm down here with my I gotta make this shit difficult because it's just I can get out 50 right now. Like,
and here's another thing: not all push-ups are created equal. Depending on hand placement, it depends on what you're using, chest or triceps or both. Yeah.
Okay, even if you have your hands in close to your body using more triceps, your average Joe can't do 10 push-ups.
No,
you have your hands spread out a little further and, like Jules said, a little lower. Dude, I like, even if I take 2 weeks off of cardio and I'm hitting weights, and then I go back to do cardio and I do some push-ups, it's hard.
It feels like you're starting from scratch doing it, bro.
It is hard. It's not easy. Can you imagine the guy that doesn't work out?
I've always used a trick. It's a technique. It's not a trick. It's a technique. If you in the gym, you lifting some weights, right? And bear in mind, I'm not one of these nutcases that's trying to get big. I do want to stay strong, though.
Yes.
And there is a difference. I do want to stay strong. And what I do to keep my strength up is I'll do the first 2 to 3 sets moderate, normal ranges, and I will always finish heavier than when I started. And I'm exhausted. Like, I'm fucking tired, dog. I probably only got 2 to 3 reps. I'm fucking tired. But that forces adaptation. That, more than anything, forces adaptation. Finish heavy. That's what your nerve endings are gonna adapt to. Finish heavy. So if you was on the bench, and you hit that 225, right? You hit it a couple of times, 7 good times, 8 good times, whatever your ranges are, right? Whatever they are. Add a little 20 pounds to that. Yeah, add a little 20 pounds to that. You probably only gonna have 1 to 5 reps somewhere in there. But that's what's gonna make you stronger. That last one, that's what's gonna make you stronger. That when you're tired because you're forcing it, you forcing yourself to adapt.
But you're also compromising proper technique, and you're also
Don. I have come to understand this because I've done this before. I've come to understand this. To get stronger, you have to. To get stronger, you have to compromise it, at least in the beginning. You have to. Like, look, dog, shoulder raises, lateral raises with 30 pounds used to feel like death. Now that's nothing, bro. It's fucking nothing.
I mean, after a while, the thing is, a lot of your connective tissues get stronger too, and you can do it because your connective tissues are adapting to the weight. And that's where a lot of your strength, is a lot of your connective tissues, man. Like if they get stronger,
your strength
you'll
is
be able
really
to lift a lot. You will be
what
surprised.
I've come to find out, Don, and it's just because of trial and error. Your strength is not necessarily your muscle fibers. It's not.
No.
It's how
Look
well
at the
your nerve
Anatoly guy.
endings.
Look at
It's
the
how well
Anatoly
your
guy.
nerves. I seen that guy. That guy can't weigh more than 180 pounds, bro. He's not a big guy, but he's strong as fuck. Why? Your nerve endings. It's how well your nerves communicate with your fibers and how many of them they recruit for a movement. Because it's like, yo, dog. Like I said, I don't toot my own horn, but it's like, yo, I'm in the gym all the time, and I see, yo, this guy's bigger than me, swole, big guys. They don't lift as heavy as I do. And they don't even have good form. I'm like, yo, my form is actually pretty good. I'm not an ego lifter, but people are there for different things. Some people are there for hypertrophy. I'm literally there for strength. Like, yeah, I want to stay strong. I don't want to get weaker as I get older. I want to stay strong. And there is a way to go about that. You do your normal shit in your normal ranges for the first 2 to 3 sets, but the last one or the last 2, yeah, finish strong, finish heavy. That forces adaptation. After 2-3 weeks, you're lifting that shit like it don't fucking mean nothing, bro. And the sets you start with, they feel light as a fucking feather, bro. It worked like it's worked every time. It worked in my 20s. It works now in my 40s. Finish heavy and you'll get stronger. Guaranteed. You got to eat, though. That's the shit that you got to eat, dog. You got to rest. It don't work if that shit don't work if you don't do both of them. You got to eat and you got to rest. You have to. It don't work no other way. And, fucking guy fucking people get surprised I say I'm fucking close to 43. Motherfucker told me he thought I was 30. I'm like, nah, homie. I'm 43. I'm going to be 43 in December.
I'm about to be 43 this month. Let's get it.
Trying to tell you, yo.
Like me, I've always because of my career that I had, I've always been afraid of being too big and strong and not fast enough with enough endurance and stamina. And then also afraid of not being strong enough. You know what I mean? So like I always made sure everything was functional, always balanced. I'm always lifting. I'm always doing body weight workouts. I'm always running. I'm always doing footwork. I'm always jump roping. I'm always hitting the back. Like I do everything because I'm terrified of being too weak and too fast and too strong and too slow. So I got to keep it.
Friend of mine broke it down to me over 20 years ago. And because, most people don't understand that relationship, that hypertrophy is one thing. That's for your t-shirt. Hypertrophy is for your t-shirt. If you want to get strong, that is something else. Now you can blend them. I do. You can blend them to where you get a little bit of hypertrophy and a bit of strength. You can blend them. It's not that you can't. It's just that one. It's better to have one as a priority. And I'm just saying, look, if you really think about what it takes to build muscle over a long time and then maintain it, it is a pain in the ass, dog.
You got to be in the gym always. Because
the amount of protein you got to take, it's like I'm not in it for that. I want to.
I mean, listen. Even if you're in the gym regularly, you're going to be good. You maybe not maintain the size, but you'll be strong and you'll be good. The one thing I must emphasize in this whole thing as you get older, because I'm a little older than you guys, is running for me is not the best thing to do anymore. I've already had a hip replacement. My meniscus on my right knee is is degenerative, like it's going away, and I'm 49, so I spar on Saturdays, and I don't do boxing a lot. I do it like once or twice a week, but I'm mostly lifting. And my legs, you've got to have strong back and legs as you get older. That shit will fucking go away. I had a hip replacement 2 years ago, and on my right side, and that leg got so skinny it looked ridiculous.
Bro,
like your muscles.
Running is not running. Running hurts. It's not, and I don't have bad knees. Like I don't have bad knees or bad ankles. But it can hurt. But it can. There's instances it can hurt. I don't have crackling knees. I don't have crackling. I don't have no knee or ankle issues.
Good. That's good.
But
I used to wrestle and I got hurt, injured a lot back in the day. And
I had to zip across because a car was coming, and I could feel it in my shin bone if I do it when I don't want to do it. If I got a dart and I don't really, I can feel it.
You could do it. I mean, listen, if you're in shape and you have to dart and you have to do something, you could do it because your body can do that. But to do it normally is kind of like wearing your body out. It's like wearing a car out, wearing the shocks, wearing the what are they called, the ball joints, all that stuff you're wearing out when
Like
you're driving
when
a
you
car
punch
like
it.
that. It's the same with your body. Like if you're younger and you're running, that's cool. But as you get older, you need to slow that shit down.
Yeah.
Road work is
I mean,
not the best.
remember that's what Roach did with Kodo. If you remember that, he's like, yo, Kodo was doing road work, which is harder on the joints, harder on the knee, harder on the ankle, and he had him move away from that shit. You know, when he took on Kodo,
Yeah.
and I think he put him on a fucking elliptical or some shit like that.
Oh, yeah,
Like,
that's better.
it's not as
Way
hard
better.
on the joints. You know, same
It's not.
workout, but not as hard on the joints.
Swimming
So yeah,
is
that makes
great too.
perfect sense.
Yeah.
Getting fucking
Anyways,
old
I'm gonna
out
go
here.
watch a movie with my
Niggas
wife. I'll
getting
see you guys
old.
later.
Yeah, I'm
Hey,
gonna
score-
watch Ancient Aliens for the next 2 hours. So I'll see you fucking pricks tomorrow.
I'll let
Scoring
y'all.
update.
Yeah.
Scoring update. The Cincinnati Reds got a run on. It's now 8-3.
Fucking Reds, bro.
Fucking Jason.
Fucking shit. See y'all motherfuckers on the next one.
All right, peace out.
All right,
fam.
everyone.